So this is Oxenfree. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've been meaning to play it for a long time. So tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this, what I'm going to attempt to do is I heard it's relatively short, like a few hours, 3 to 5. I'm gonna try to just play it through in one sitting. And maybe it'll be one video, maybe not. But I've heard good things about it. I know just a touch about it. Like, I know the premise, I think. They're on an island with, like, choice-based story game with ghosts or something. They open, like, a portal up or something. But I don't know. We'll just, jump into it, I guess.
It used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into
Resume.
an army thing, then it became a bird thing.
Why can't I hear anything?
Whatever. Henry Fonda stationed here, I think, for a bit. Unless he was Navy.
Who's Henry Fonda?
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it.
My headphones weren't plugged in, so I just missed that.
Alex? Hey, still with us? You haven't said anything for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, my mind drifted for a second.
I couldn't hear you, that's why.
So you all moved in?
Not really. I just got in this morning.
And how did her mom meet your dad exactly?
They met on vacation in Orlando.
I like that they're the speech bubbles to notify
actually, I'm not even gonna tell
who's
this story.
talking.
It's really not worth it.
Okay.
No, wait, what happened? I feel like I haven't heard this.
He got lost in some gardens and he thought she worked there and blah blah blah. They hit it off.
Aw, that's downright adorable. And
I
you guys
like
just met
the
tonight?
vibe already.
Yeah, I'd been out of school and the timing had just never worked
Music's
out.
nice.
What does that make you to her then?
How can I
Hey, second cousin? I don't know how people math works.
We'll be like a roommate, really.
No, but isn't there like a term for it?
Step brother, technically.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was even a thing. Well, at least
Yeah.
you seem cool, right?
Well,
cool guy,
we know he's
cool hat. You get a cool new sibling,
very
living right in your house,
self-disciplined.
sharing your toothbrush, wearing your clothes, eating your food.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I have someone to reach the food on the top shelf now.
Just happy to be on the team.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing when that pops
how
up?
do you two know each other?
Oh, from way back when, like Paleozoic, grade school era. Young enough that I've seen her in a bathtub and it wasn't sexual at all. I mean, we both looked like little skinned potato blobs.
Yeah, well, you don't see a man's toddler penis and not become best friends after that.
Yeah, exactly. Bond stronger than oak. Check under your seat to make sure you
Music
don't
is
be
really
fired
loud. Is that just me?
So, how do you
It's a
know?
recording. They always play it. Oh, we should get a quick picture. All of us. This will be like the before shot. They're on.
Fine, just hold the camera out, like far. I don't look my freshest right now.
It's true, Jonas. This is like B minus Alex. Just for your calibration. And it's Jonas? Not
Is he trying to set us up like a stepbro
Jonas.
thing?
Like Jonas Salk?
Right? Patient zero, AIDS guy.
Jonas. It means oppressor, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Foreshadowing?
my son's cancer. And it's not like my hair's falling out or anything. Here's good. Come on, Alex, join the fun.
I don't think that was in frame there, but okay.
Out and stuff, so don't worry. Hey, Alex, you brought the radio, right? The little portable one?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Can you pull it out a second? There's the little guy. Our high school has a radio station, and Carly, she's a friend of ours. She's filling in because Reggie got mono from some track runner or something. It doesn't matter. What?
Which I played because that song's been stuck in my head since I woke up this morning. But, actually, it's a little after 10 o'clock, which means my dear friend Ren and his buddies are probably just touching down on Edwards Island for the yearly bash on the beach, or whatever we call it now. But anyways, I promised him that I'd play a song from his band, so hope you're listening, Ren. Here are the Red-Headed Bedwetters with Baby Carrots.
That's awesome. I hope Christina with her talent show judge face, was listening. We must be getting close. There's no radio reception on the island. I'm glad I got to hear it before it went totally kaput.
If we can't use it, why'd you bring it? Not just for the boat.
No. You'll see. I don't expect too much, but nah, it'll be fun. I won't undercook it. You'll see.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Smell that clean air, boys and girls. Boy and girl. This ain't city living.
Yeah.
I'm not
anybody
sure I
need
like
smoke?
him as a
I have
character
full
yet.
pack.
No thanks. I mean, I literally just said the clean air thing, so...
Alex, you can bum one off me if you're empty. I forget if you're a fellow addict.
Oh, no thanks. I don't smoke. Last time I had one, it didn't go well.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what coughing with your whole body meant until I saw you dry heaving.
Okay, just checking.
Alright, my other friend should be up and around the bend.
Actually, I don't mean to be the guy to break us up already, but Ren, can you do me a favor? Can I have like 2 real quick minutes with Alex for a second? And you can run up and meet your friends?
Really? Just...
Wait, is something wrong? What is it?
Nothing's wrong. It'll just take 2 minutes, super fast.
Alright, bud. Look, I don't want to go up by myself. I mean, can't we just stick together? You're gonna have all night to say, like, whatever.
But since you want to meet up with your friends anyway...
We're all gonna meet up.
No, it's fine, Ren. Go on up ahead and we'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Is that like
I
a
guess.
negative? I don't know what that
This is a really
means.
strange way to start off with splitting up.
It'll be fast. Thanks, man.
Please don't
Just be up
roofie me.
in case.
I would be very upset if you were to roofie me.
Seems nice. He's funny, you know?
Yeah. Look, just what did you want to talk to me about before I suspect something
Why is the
nefarious?
music so
No,
loud?
it's nothing. It's not bad. Listen, I just...
I'm going to edit that. Never mind, I'm not.
wanted to grab you ahead of time and say you've been cool about everything. And I guess it's just for me, I've never moved anywhere. And like getting
This
a new
is weird.
family at the same time kind of feels like I'm skipping the training wheels. And not that it's been bad or anything. You and your mom have been great.
Yeah, I'm sure you miss your friends.
There's not much to miss, to be honest.
Oh, yes,
and
character
thanks for
backgrounds.
setting up the attic for me. It's cool how it's like a little bedroom.
Oh no. No, I messed up my recording. No.
I was in the basement at my old house, so this is an improvement.
It's nice at night, isn't it?
Yeah. We can catch back up with Ren now. I didn't mean to take so long.
Okay. Goodbye. Before I get roofied. No, stop chasing me, you creep. I don't want your Molly. What? I can go in.
If nobody lives here and the stores are all closed, whose car is this?
Oh, there's always that one lonely car in every parking lot.
Please, get away from me. Get away from me. Nathan Prescott.
I forgot this was even here. It's a monument to some submarine that was sunk off the coast.
Can I turn the music down, please?
The radio guide thing.
The
we talked
Lusitania,
about
yes.
above, you know?
Goodbye.
It's what, like 102.3? I just want to see how it works.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea, the USS Kanaloa was launched on January 15, 1941, and commissioned into service at the end of that year under the command of Lieutenant James Earl Flatman. On October 28, 1943, it was sunk by the Japanese sub-chaser Tokusada, some 25 miles off the coast of Washington, and remains, to this day, the only submarine
Nice, let's go.
casualty in American waters. 85 officers, as well as 12 Army passengers, were lost. The propeller was recovered in 1962, and in 1965 erected as a monument to the heroism of the brave men and
Where's the
women
propeller? Is this the
transporting
propeller? Oh, it is.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea.
Nice. I'm kind of... Where am I supposed to go? The office?
Parks and Facilities office. Friend's sister Allison used to work there. You'd like her. She's tall.
Alright.
I guess he's a sub.
Man, they close up early.
I guess no point in staying open if nobody's here.
Well, we're here.
Hello,
Maybe
kids.
I want to buy an ornament.
The
or
other
something.
guys and gals must be further up, so be quick now. Okay, speed read definition of Edwards Island. This is a tourist trap with shops and a beach. Nobody lives here except for some geriatric named Mrs. Adler. But, as God is my witness, we'll never mention her or any other old person's name again. We are here to drink and be stupid, a tradition apparently started by bored recruits in the 1950s who would sneak dates
Don't
over
care.
from coastal towns. They literally called it trawling.
Uh-huh.
So, to summarize, we are not allowed here after dark. The town is shut down, and we, the Kamina High junior class, have come to commit improper acts. And the other thing is the Weirdo Caves.
Weirdo caves?
The whole reason Alex brought her radio is because when you go to it's like the front,
The mouth?
the mouth of this particular cave, you can sometimes pick up frequencies to stations that don't exist. You'll hear voices or just sounds, and they're impossible to get anywhere else on the island. Crazy, right?
So, back up a second. Who's Mrs. Adler?
Her family, I think, owns some of the island or something. She's been shacked in the same spot for like 70 years. She's kind of what you call a local legend. She has a house on the other side of the woods.
I think that's what I would call a hermit.
Well, it takes a certain someone. And actually, you know what? Speaking of the opposite of those certain someones, drumroll please. Jonas, did you know that a little birdie told me that our Alex here is thinking of going out of state to college?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
And did this little birdie tell everyone he did Susie Lyons even though it was only over the pants stuff? Just because Mark spends his study hall at the advisory board doesn't mean he's allowed to look through our submissions.
Look, Alex, if you are thinking of leaving, I just hope you're doing it for the right reasons.
I'm doing it because of your
That's
voice.
all. That's my whole spiel.
Brent, why do you even care about this?
Oh, I don't know, maybe because you're my friend, and I'll miss you if you go.
Not anymore,
That's what
bye.
a friend does. They
I
miss
have
the
been
other
taken
person,
over by a
and
player.
they don't want you to regret anything. So, yeah, never mind.
Goodbye.
Thanks so much for bringing me out, you guys. I can tell I'm gonna have a really good time.
Well, stop now. I'll stop. The beaten path officially ends here. The beach is past the fence. I think Jerry told me
Oh, so there's like a whole map.
that there's a way that you used to get over there, but I'm blanking on what it was. But it's not, it can't be too difficult.
I think the dumpster will get us over if it'll budge.
Well, let's try it.
Yeah, just phase through me. Well, that was something. The music is still necessarily loud compared to the dialogue. 9 p.m.
Oh, before we get there, I should probably mention that.
Oh god.
Who's that?
There's this girl, Nona. She's just this girl, and I'm totally into her, and I want her to be into me, so just, just be cool, okay? No
No.
complaining or anything, alright? Deal?
Be cool.
Don't be like, just how you can be sometimes.
Well, fuck you.
Oh, and okay, Jonas, now that we're dumpster buddies, what was the thing that you said to Alex back there? Do you have one of those vestigial tales or something?
It was nothing, really.
Reginald, I hear you over there.
Hey, guys.
Wait, I was about to tell a story.
Who's he
guys.
into? The girl with blue hair or the girl with red hair?
That can wait.
The music is so loud.
Hey, we started a fire down the way, but Nona wanted to play beach nanny, so...
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
And Jonas,
Who are
that's...
you?
Jonas.
That's Jonas. He's Alex's new in town, fresh as a daisy stepbrother.
Stepbrother.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's a trip, right?
Yeah, you think he'd be a little old to need a babysitter, but here we are.
Yeah, if I don't have anyone to burp me, it becomes a real issue.
Wait. You're Jonas. Jonas, the stepbrother.
Yeah, what's your name again?
That is Clarissa.
How
but
are you her
she's
stepbrother? Like, what does that even mean?
My mom married his dad, so family law and all.
Yeah, well, I guess this is happening now. This is a thing that is happening, so... Where's everyone else?
Nicole had that tennis thing.
And?
Who else was supposed to come?
Anyone? Everyone?
Clarissa, we took the last ferry. I thought more would show up, but
Oh my god, it's just Alex and her new stepbrother? Huh, that's it. That's who you brought. That's the group.
Clarissa, come on. Don't be mean. This is supposed to be fun.
Who said I'm not having any fun? I'm having fun. This is like friggin' Candyland right now.
Wait, aren't you all like friends?
I'm friends with Nona, and I'm downgrading Ren to like a creepy neighbor. And you, I just met.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I accept your apology.
Thanks.
you see, Jonas, normally this is like a 20 deep rager, but Pat had a party last weekend
And a bunch of kids got caught TPing the school.
But this is great.
Why would you do that right
We're on
before the
Edwards
big
Island.
event?
Forget those
This
losers
is-
who couldn't handle the weekend, who didn't think we could make it, who lost.
This is why I stay home and
who
make
had to go
YouTube
on
videos.
there.
People are
We've
dumb.
been hearing about this for years, and now
Goodbye. Okay, so are we supposed to like get haunted yet?
man's great equalizer.
So what's the like thing to do here? Other than obviously go skinny dipping and get murdered by Jason Kruger.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever.
Hey, where does that old woman live?
Drugs.
Oh, you mean Maggie Adler?
Yeah.
Nowhere. She's dead.
What?
Yep, keeled over 3 days ago. It was all over the news. Local news, anyway. Oldest living resident.
That's sort of a bummer.
Yeah, well, we all gotta go sometime. In her case, later
That's
than
fair.
sooner. And to answer your previous question, Jonas, the thing to do is lay on the beach and drink till you can't remember where you are.
And sometimes play Truth or Slap.
Yeah, let's play that. We
Truth
can
or
inaugurate
slap?
Jonas. Ease him into the night's festivities.
Isn't it truth or dare?
This is better than truth or dare because nobody ends up licking somebody's butthole. You
Why
can
would
ask the
you
question.
dare somebody
You
to
have
do
tell the
that?
truth, but if somebody can prove that
This
you
is why I
lied,
stay
you're a
home and
loser.
make
It's a
YouTube
slap.
videos.
It's a good, getting to know somebody game.
Unless you lie a lot.
How can you prove that somebody lied?
Hearsay, rumor, conjecture, the usual.
All right, let's just get on with it.
Okay, so first we're
I'll
gonna.
start. Ren,
Uh-huh.
come on, fess up. You want to go out with Nona, right?
Clarissa.
Wait. I want to hear his answer.
Oh man, you're good at this.
Well, if being good means being kind of mean about it.
Look, it's tough to
That's
gauge.
true.
Something like...
Enough stalling. I know you want to sample the goods. Now
No,
just face it.
I mean, I like her as a friend, right? That's,
Yeah, it was a
I
really
just
mean
like
question.
her.
This is why I stay home and make
That's all.
YouTube videos.
She's cool. She's just a friend.
Oh,
Let's ease off the throttle for the next one, okay, Clarissa?
Yeah.
what? This game isn't any fun if you don't get a stomach.
But yeah, you don't do that yet,
Okay,
though. You gotta
Ren's
ease
turn.
into
He
the
gets to
bullying.
ask somebody something?
Alex!
Uh-oh.
Oh, please. Shoot, I can take it.
Okay. Mary Screw Kill. Me, Nona, and Clarissa.
Why?
It's fun. It's funny, I don't know. And Jonas is family now, technically. So he's excluded.
Why, thank you.
Earth to Alex. This is mission control. You read me?
Hey, honey, if you don't answer, that's a forfeit, and a forfeit's the same as a lie. Which means... the
Well, I'm
penalty's
trying to
the same.
answer. I
This is
do.
dumb,
Yeah,
okay?
fuck you.
It's dumb, come on.
Hey, if you want to think the game's dumb, that's fine.
I was trying to answer. You just didn't give me
So
enough
march
goddamn
over
time.
here
Fuck you.
And take it like a big girl. Come on, Alex, it's time for your medicine.
Okay, fuck you.
Slapping medicine. It's good for what ails you.
Oh!
Yikes.
Ugh, a little hard, don't you think?
Ow.
See, we're slap sisters now, all in good fun.
Yeah,
I love hazing, guys.
So,
This
Alex's
is
turn?
hazing simulator,
Yep.
except in
Ladies
high
first.
school.
Alex gets to pick who to ask something of.
This is why I didn't go to high
Here we
school.
go. What's your favorite stuffed animal? Professor Snodgrass, the fun.
Nona.
Yes.
All right, let's make it something fun and easy now.
Ever, pee in a swimming pool?
No.
Super
I don't
question.
believe
You're
that.
like an investigative journalist or something.
Fuck you.
Nona.
I hope you get
you're
killed first.
Oh. Clarissa.
I'm gonna make this a horror
If you had
game.
to get a tattoo, what would it be?
A chick riding a motorcycle on fire.
She didn't ask you. I'd get like a little ampersand on my ring finger.
The hell is an
I think I should
ampersand?
get that after I move out, so my
Let me
parents
Google
can't
this.
say no.
Neat. Clarissa's turn now.
Alex, you got a new brother. Pretty exciting. I'm sure Jonas
Don't
is
ask a porn
excited, or
question.
Maybe excited isn't the right word. Maybe a little overwhelmed. Just
Oh.
everything, you know? Unsure. It's a lot to take in and adjust to.
I'm, fine.
Is there like a question coming or what?
I'm just saying what Jonas is already thinking. That statistics show.
Is the
if
question,
you get
are you
divorced
going to
once,
have
you're
sex?
Probably gonna get divorced again. And the fact is, your mom divorced your dad. So let's put his mind at ease and hear why.
I don't really need...
Okay, just get to whatever point this is getting to.
The point is, why'd your parents get a divorce? Just
That
so
was
Jonas can hear it from
unnecessarily
you.
long way
Clarissa,
of
I don't
asking
really
that.
care why they got a divorce. Just that Alex's mom...
You know why. Michael died and it broke everything and they couldn't handle it. The end.
Well, now you know, Jonas. Don't die and everything will be fine.
Okay, Clarissa.
It's good advice.
You know, guys, honestly, I
Often
think I'm
good
pretty much
advice.
ready to do anything else besides this game.
Wait,
Yeah,
let's-
fuck you,
Let's
Clarissa.
not stop like this. We should let.
Game's over, Ren. I won. And to celebrate, I'm gonna sit on the beach and drink, and maybe, if I'm feeling spicy, even take
Let's
a nap.
roofie her, guys.
Maybe we could
And
get.
that's exactly
Just
what
so she
Nona's
falls
gonna
asleep.
do, too.
Just so she falls asleep.
Cheese! If you guys in your scavenger hunt or playing Ring Around the Rosie happen to find anything more interesting than a slowly dying starfish, you be sure to just let me know.
Super.
Whatever.
Well, I want to inaugurate this bitch by checking out the caves. Nona, want to come?
I mean, I would.
I'm very
but-
clingy, Ren.
Fine. Jonas, you're a strapping young lad. Help boost me over the fence. The cave's just yonder.
And I guess you expect me to just jump over after?
But like I said, you're a strapping young lad.
Okay, come on.
Can't you just...
Where are you from again?
It's a small town near North Valley.
Oh yeah. Is it nice?
If you like bars on the windows.
Can't you just, like, jump over from this? It'd be a lot easier.
Alex, you want to check out the caves, or...?
Yeah, let's do it. Boost
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, come on.
I'm coming,
Come on.
stepbrother.
I'll push you over.
I'm coming, stepbrother.
I
Whenever
forgot.
you're
We never
ready.
talked about John.
Oh, what, their date?
Yeah.
Unless I get a
she,
crink in my back,
we went to that
which
weird carnival.
might happen if you don't
How
go
did you
soon.
get Jenny out of the house?
I don't know.
So, what happened?
They
I'm gonna listen to
It was
this.
funny. I guess they tried ordering drinks and they she wanted something like
No.
a named thing.
No, no, my
Yeah.
controller, stop.
Like some weird cocktail or something. And they didn't know what she was talking
Which one's
about.
the controller?
And John, of course, was
That's
all
not the
nervous.
controller, that was my
And
headphones.
they basically got kicked out, so they didn't even get to see any of the stuff.
That's, yeah, of course that's how it went.
Technical difficulties. We'll return with more pixelable programming shortly. Here we go.
Two years ago.
Back to our regularly
Really?
scheduled
Yeah, it's
programs. That doesn't happen on a regular... Nope, that's the wrong code.
whatever.
Okay. Ah, I hate all these words. Stop it. Go away. Damn. It is so hot. Oh my god, I have a fan on. Why is it...
So, the cave. What's your bets? On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
Probably a 5. Weird enough to remember, but not weird enough to tell anybody about it after.
Alright.
Hey, Carissa seems to be her normal annoying self. Sorry about that.
Yeah, what's her deal anyway?
I don't know. That woman's perpetually on her period.
She just...
Okay.
It's true. Kind of. Thanks for, not...
Explains why her hair is red.
Nona during the game. I didn't think you would, but, you know, you could have and you didn't, so thanks.
Yeah, Ren, about Nona.
What? Did she say anything? Because if she said anything, you should tell me. Like, word for word.
What do you like about her anyway?
I don't know. I just think she's hot and cute. And, I don't know. She's cool, that's all. I just like her whole vibe.
Okay.
Now, who's ready to have their minds blown?
Oh.
If you don't mean that literally.
Just get on with it. What do I do?
Oh, wait, actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Those look like brownies.
Brownie.
Magic? What does that mean?
It means they're
Edibles?
enhanced
Oh,
with certain
yeah.
qualities.
Well, maybe just don't eat too much.
No promises. Delicious. Okay, so see these little piles of rocks?
Gonna offer me
Kids
one?
before us
Okay.
always leave them here so you know where to try and tune in the signals. So you're gonna want to stand basically right around here and just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
How will we know when it's...
You'll know. Trust me. So just... Holy crap! Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it would be. This...
What is it? What's doing it?
Maybe the tuning's like unblocking a weather balloon or something?
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's just crazy, then, because I don't know. If you move around, it kind of changes, too, I think. Like, over at this pile. Here, come over here and try it.
This is so cool.
I know!
Clarissa and Nona should see this, right? I mean, I know it's like weird with you guys or whatever for some reason, but...
They're fine where they are.
Okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5 seconds like 3 years ago.
It was for a couple of months, a year and a half ago.
She should just seriously get over it already.
Clarissa's the kind of person who doesn't
I'm
feel
so
full
confused. I
unless
don't
she's
know like
pissed
what
at
to
somebody,
respond
so...
to anything.
Brownies are kicking in. Did that make
Really?
sense?
That fast?
Are you okay?
That
I
fast?
think so. Now,
It's been a
there's
whole
another cool
2
spot,
minutes.
I think over here. If you want to bring it on over.
Oh, there it is.
God, it sounds so...
Yeah, it sounds, I'm just gonna go with blood curdling.
Yeah. Wait, what was that? There's like... This is gonna sound stupid, but there's like something in here.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm sure there is something in there, like a giant rabies-filled bat, or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
Or it
Can I
kinda
jump
looks like
up?
a pool or something.
Can I
Like a fresh water
jump
one, maybe.
up?
Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
Let me jump up.
Yeah, I have this thing about crawling into strange, dark, wet places that...
Let me jump
cave in
up,
at
you
any
fucking
moment.
gang.
It's not gonna...
I don't
Come on,
care
we
about
can
your
see it
dialogue.
from
Let me
here. It's
jump
not that
up.
far. We'll be in and out.
Jump. Why can't I go up?
Fortune
Go.
favors the bold.
Bye.
Wait a minute! Jonas!
Well, I am going to just rest against here.
That was so unnecessary.
I think I mismeasured the magic.
Well, yeah. Fake stoners. Can I fix this now? There we go. Ah, yes, deep spooky cavern. Please be scary game.
Jonas! Jonas!
Oh no, he's gonna roofie me. Ah, rock climbing. I love this game. I haven't been rock climbing in a while. I miss it. Stop it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna use the mouse. This is on my nerves. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna use the mouse. She takes the stupidest route. That is the stupidest route I've ever seen. Who has flashlights attached to them?
Jonas! I'm gonna friggin' kill you for this!
Am I supposed... Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down. That was an unnecessarily long trek. Time for another.
Why would a guy bring an ashtray down here? Or a pen?
Because he's Jonas. What's to say, Hell Satan? See a man about a dog.
See a man about a dog. Sure. Well,
I know what that's from.
Jesus, you scared me.
Gonna kiss now?
oh, I scared you? You scared me. I had no idea where you were.
I'm so worried about you, stepbrother.
I thought I heard somebody down here, but you know.
That's gonna be the title of this video, isn't it? Something about
Isn't
a
this place
stepbrother.
incredible?
Going in a dark cave with my stepbrother.
How this happens?
No, it's beautiful.
See, that's what I heard. It sounds like a person almost, right? Kinda. I don't know where it's coming from.
What could that be? Echoes? Sounds of the ocean bouncing off the walls?
It's me. I failed geology. There was a light in here somewhere. I still want to see what made it.
Step
must just be
into the
further
light.
in.
Well, seeing as how I crawled in here to get you, might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, and I mean, look.
Make the
if
most
it's
of it.
cool,
Yes,
we can get the
stepbrother.
others, and if it's not, we'll just leave.
He's gonna roofie me.
Like, what is this made of?
Sounds like a false sense of security saying, yeah, we'll go
Oh,
get
how is
them.
that?
Just man,
Did
I
you
don't trust
see
them
the
anymore.
full,
No more kissy faces.
triangle light thing?
Yes.
It must
Why
be
is there
like
an armoire?
like a rainbow,
Saw the man, but not
like
the
a
dog.
reflection of light? Those exist.
Did he eat the
right?
dog? Is it Michael Myers?
Cave, triangle rainbows.
It doesn't really look like a trick of light, Jonas. It looks like someone's science fair project just floating there. Saw the man, not the dog. What the crap does that mean?
It means
Guy
the
who
man was
can't
Michael
see
Myers.
dogs?
Did you see the first
The
time?
guy who can't
See a
see
man about a
dogs.
dog? Yeah, I don't get it either.
It's
I
a
think this is all
reference.
tied to when you tuned in
forget
those
what
weird
it is.
signals out there in the what am I trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow.
Apart from the, triangle, this is honestly the craziest thing in here. Like, how did it even get in? And I mean, aside from some water damage, it's not really even that junky.
I know. Try your radio.
I guess it's locked.
Yeah, I already tried. Alex, just look. I think you tuned in the triangle when we were outside. So let's see what else happens if you tweak the dial some more.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe it'll dance or twitch or something.
Let's do it. Come on. Radio time.
Okay, it's starting to twitch, right?
Alex, really, I want to see what it's gonna do.
Oh, do I have to be up over here? Yeah, that is Satan.
Are you gonna make me beg?
Yes, Dad. I want my stepbrother to beg.
Please, Alex. Please.
I'm doing
let's
it.
Do the tuning thing.
I'm fucking doing it, you dumb bitch. Okay, so obviously the whole doing it in one sitting
Let's
thing
do
didn't
it.
happen.
Come on. Radio time.
But I got frustrated and quit. But I have discovered how it works.
Alex, really, I want to see what it's gonna do.
I was on the wrong frequencies.
Oh my god. Is this you? Are you doing this?
I think.
I'm excited to finish it though. Ugh. It's been a while, so I don't remember all the relationships exactly. I don't remember if this guy's my stepbrother or what. I don't remember which one's the stepbro. Oh, hello there.
I can't even, what's...
And I'm also sick, so my voice is...
Is it what?
Is it making a pentagram? Are we gonna get possessed? Sorry.
What the? Hello?
This is insane.
Who who are you on the...
Listen, bobtail, shavetail, sleeping, time now. Is leave possible?
Hmm?
I don't know what you mean, so I can't...
Bobtail. Leave, children. Bye.
Bob, wee.
Alex!
Jonas!
Oh. Spoopy?
Alex! Alex! Alex? Are you okay? You alright?
I think so. I don't know.
Did I hate this guy before? I think it was the other guy I didn't.
Do I?
I think it was the other guy I didn't like.
You look alive, I guess.
That's a
Look, I'm just
compliment.
gonna cut to the whatever. I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible. I don't want to be the party pooper here, but the party just kind of pooped itself.
I don't know. This is kind of exciting, right?
Exciting? Alex, we don't... To think something's exciting, you kind of have to know what that something is first. And we just got crapped out of the laser light show from hell, so...
Oh, come on. Are you scared? Is that it?
I thought that was gonna be like a teasing way.
I'm scared. So far as I don't want to get hurt or killed, and I don't want my new sister to get hurt or killed.
Okay, here's my stepbro. Ooh,
Let's
protective
live to
stepbro.
regret this, okay?
Ooh.
It's more of a rooster, but I get it. I'm a chicken, thanks. Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it. But if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really, really not in the mood.
Jonas, what? You think I somehow teleported us here? If I could do 1/10 of what happened back there, I wouldn't haze the new kid. I'd rob a bank.
Maybe that's your Wednesday. Just cross your fingers the comm tower has a working walkie-talkie or something.
Where's everyone else? Ren and Clarissa.
I have no idea. I don't know if they even know that anything happened.
Hardened Tower. Oh, it's called that, I think, because the radio man who watched it, he was Major Richard Hardin. I don't know why I remember that.
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Hardin?
That's
Yep.
funny.
It almost makes the whole trip worth it, doesn't
That's a
it?
funny name.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's a funny name. It's a funny name. I like that name. I wish my last name was Harden, so I could. Oh God. Dick Harden. Major Dick Harden. I can't speak, but it's so funny.
I can see the cave, but not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
They did.
Probably heard all the noise and ran off instead of trying to come help us.
Great.
So now it's just me and you, step bro.
It's locked.
Let me try.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Ooh, sneaky step bro. Okay, are the step bro jokes old yet? You take your sweet time, I guess. Is there a sprint?
See?
Oh my. And me without my camera.
Oh, God, shut up.
I swear the tension between these two is
How
unbelievable.
is this thing?
Step bro.
Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
You know,
Fence should
I'd
be
normally
off now.
find this great, but, don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first. You know.
Come on, don't you trust me? The light turned off.
I trust you to, like, not hurt me on purpose or anything, but, you know, if the fence kills me on accident, it's not really about trust at that point.
Wait, did I just turn off an electric fence or something?
Is anyone there?
It's the ghost saying it.
It's dead.
Did you get anyone?
I think someone was there, but I don't know.
It's your mom. Should I try again? I don't even remember where I'm supposed to like try my radio. Piles of rocks.
There's a dial tone, but there's a note here. Does not call out. Please dial station code for service.
There wouldn't happen to be a code there, would there?
Nope.
Ah, Jesus!
Ooh, it's the ghost. The black bars have come back in.
Hello?
Alex? Alex? Is that you?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus, hopping Christ. Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Hardin?
Mm-hmm.
Ren, how are you calling us? Phones don't work here.
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just DEFCON fuchsia level terrible ever since.
Ren, are you alright? Like, physically alright? Because I know mentally you're
No,
probably...
I'm not alright. I mean, do I sound alright or do I sound not alright? I probably sound not alright, right?
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they do like check-ins maybe?
Wait, Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa?
And Jonas is with you, of course.
I'm in the comm tower, Clarissa. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm somewhere in Fort Milner. I don't know why. I don't remember like the last hour. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that it says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me? I don't care if you guys want to stay.
Just come here instead. Fort Milner's all the way on the other side of the island.
Yeah, I know it is, Alex, but why would I go to the comm tower when there's a working radio that we can use to get help here?
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the... And it dies, ladies.
Ren, are you still there?
I'm so confused as to what's happening. I don't know where Fort Milner is.
Yes, that...
Where's Fort Milner? Milner. It's not on the other side of the Alp. It's not that far.
It'd be too easy. So, want to truck over to Milner first? See about that radio? I mean, Clarissa can be a handful, but gotta take the bitter with the...
So, she's there. Ren is at the relay point. Do I... I don't know what he had there, though.
Sweet. Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide. Well, I guess you'll just surprise me. Lead on.
Okay, I wish they'd give me more time to decide. I also really wish there was a sprint button. I feel like there was one. Dear Google, there is no sprint. Okay, I'm going to kill myself over this game. Why is there no sprint? It's going to make editing this a lot more difficult. I wonder if it even matters which one I do first. Like, what's the benefit of going to get Ren first? Okay, I don't know where I'm going. If they would... I don't know how to get there. Do I walk up that way? The map doesn't like really show you what's accessible from where. Can I touch this fence? I don't know where Epiphany Field is, but okay.
So, just curious, but...
So I can go up to Hardin Tower, up to Milner Outpost. Okay, so they're like the same distance away. I guess I'll go... I don't like Ren, though. Kind of annoys me. But then again, Clarissa's also a bad language. Let's just go get Ren.
What's your running theory?
First.
Well, you played with the radio, a triangle came out, the triangle talked, hung out a little, then drowned us, but not, and now we're here.
Yeah, okay, but what does it all mean?
That's between you and your...
Oh, the lovely loading screens in this game. Oh,
I realized just how much woods there were. This is like a genuine forest with like trees. But I just want to make sure, you know, that we know where we're going. We do.
Vaguely.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing when
You
they
know,
pop
this
up?
whole place really creepily reminds me of a park or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this. It's weird.
Oh, yeah? What was that one called?
Peabody, I think. I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen off, so it spelled pea pork. My dad was really happy to move here, you know. He said the schools were safer. Less knifings per capita. I guess he never considered the danger of whatever. Oh, Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here. I can't believe you even made it.
Look, Jonas, I do like a million jumping jacks a day. This is nothing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
Am I supposed to go down the other way? His reaction, though. That's where I want to go, right? I hate how control is the map and not M. Yes, I do want to go to Bridge Stand. Take it there's a long way that I'll miss something going the short way? I don't know. Maybe it's just there for those brave enough to try it. Oh, okay, there's another route down. Take it, I want to go up. Oh, spooky door.
Why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made like a normal bridge with wood and slats? That
Yeah,
isn't-
it's kind of neat, right? It's like going on a gondola ride.
I don't know if I'd say it's neat. It looks less than welcoming. Or at least it doesn't look very inviting. Or even on.
Maybe there's another way.
There has to be.
Power Transfer Station 167.
Okay, that's a little strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it, right?
I don't know. Monsters?
Just monsters? That's your answer?
Being terrorized on it for now.
Well, maybe if we get the power working, you can catch up on the soaps.
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, like the first thing it says is beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know.
Jonas, the bridge ferry looks pretty well and dead, so I don't know how we do this without power.
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
That's very sweet. Really, but I'm not the type of sister you need to throw your coat on the puddle for, okay?
Okay.
I have
Sure,
blue
Monica.
hair.
What did you flip? Because it kind of did the opposite of what we wanted.
I flipped the... It's the only one, Jonas. What other switch could I even flip?
Oh, good point. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's like on backup power now or something?
It sounds like it's emitting some weird noise, too. Right? Right?
Yeah, a little. For some reason, it reminds me of the cave. Let's just try to get the power on, alright?
Oh god. I didn't like that. I did not like that.
God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to... I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
I did not like that. I did not like. I did not like. I go home now. Take me home. Take me home. You can keep the step, bro. Take me home.
Was that there before?
I think the door opening and closing on its own is a little worse than a chair, Jonas.
I don't think this is the best way to get to know your stepbrother. I guess trauma does bond you, though. Oh, here's rocks. Sorry, wrong button.
X6. Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar? I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It says it's the, I don't know, catbird station. And the call sign is weird, 60.8? The dial doesn't go that far.
Huh.
Oh no. Spooky. Can I not go in? There's no 60. He's up here. So... Oh, okay, I have to go left. Not up.
What a night. Huh?
Yeah, tonight's not exactly what I expected.
What does that mean?
You said, what a night. I was just...
I'm just saying, this isn't anybody's fault, you know. It just happened. Stuff happened.
Yeah, you're right. Stuff happens.
Healthy.
It just sucks that
We'll be all
the
right.
stuff that's happening is, like, really terrifying and annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't hum.
Well, this one is.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jonas over here about to start speaking in tongues. Oh no, that would be terrifying, actually. Tune the radio to the right frequency and he just busts out with a shaya la 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 la.
Well, when you look at that, it didn't collapse. That's one good thing that happened tonight.
So you're saying you were expecting it to?
I half was. But it didn't. So... You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean, that's what Ren made it sound like.
Yeah. With my brother.
With Michael? Yeah? Like, with your mom and dad, or...?
Sometimes mom and dad, but mostly just him and me.
Oh, that's cool. Like he'd be babysitting you and he'd bring you out here? That's nice of him. He could have just stayed home, you know?
It wasn't like that. We were, like, best friends. It's not like he was being forced to do it. He wanted to do it. We liked hanging out together.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean... Yeah, of course.
Some people camp here, but it's weird. I don't know why they just leave their tent.
Looks kinda dumpy, like...
Because they're dead.
Like it's been abandoned. Yeah, I can see this place being cool, like in the summer, or even in the spring. You got the park, you got the main street shops.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Is that like
It can
opinion
be
up?
pretty nice when the conditions are right, you know?
Or just
You
opinion
used to
change?
come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound like.
Do you ever get deja vu? I feel like didn't we just walk through here?
Huh. That's funny, I don't think we have. I only mention it because my family trips were awful. My mom would always insist on going to Missouri every single year. Ugh. I mean,
Do I get to use
it's all
this?
we could afford, but still. That's a long drive for pretty much nothing.
Why was it so bad?
There just was nothing to do. And my parents wanted to give me a good time, and they couldn't, and I could tell. I don't know. I look back on it now, and those dumb trips are kind of like, they're just container. You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound like.
Something's wrong. We've already done this, like, twice.
Done what? 'Cause I don't remember any of this.
Jonas, seriously, you don't remember? You keep asking me if I came here as a kid a lot. Again and again.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, but, like, I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying? Are we lost? Or is
You
it...
keep repeating this one moment for some reason, God, can't things stay normal for like 2 friggin' seconds?
Well, it's more than a little troubling that I can't tell besides a headache I've only just noticed, but okay, let's deal with this now, sure.
I'm gonna go up instead. No. This was not here before.
This is, new. Aw, it's kind of weird. I had the exact same kind when I was a kid.
Yeah, why would a toy company make two, right?
Oh, shut up. Take that, ball.
Yeah, fuck you.
Who's there?
So it's just... That's strange. I'm taking a picture of the ball moving, not your kicking, just so you know.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
Maybe don't antagonize whoever...
It's a good one.
I think they have a sense of humor.
Oh, what's that? Don't want to play anymore?
This is... I'm... Oh, no, we go backwards now.
Oh my god. Alex.
My doctor's not going to be happy with my blood pressure this year.
Yeah, mine neither. Alex, I think we're dealing with ghosts. Just a hunch.
Oh, yeah? What tipped you off? The messages, the ball, or maybe it was the ghost?
The ghost that just burned itself into the rock? Yeah, that.
Can I not rewind this time?
Jonas!
No.
Where are you?
This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Please don't jump out and scare me.
Whoa, wait, what's happening? Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even...
Wait, we've done this before.
What? We're still stuck? But I kicked the stupid ball and everything. What more do you want?
It's alright, we must have just missed, something.
Is this a puzzle or?
It was weird. You were
No, I think this is
gone
scripted,
for a
okay.
minute. I did the repeat thing again, and my reflection talked to me.
Talk to you? What did it say? Or was it, like, anything you could even... Like, what was it doing?
It doesn't matter. Forget I even mentioned it.
You know, at some point, this is
I'm
all
going
gonna
to
make
not
sense.
communicate.
I just hope it happens before we leave.
I'm not going to tell you what is happening or my feelings. Because you're just my step bro, and I don't maintain relationships with you. Whoa.
Huh. It's like super old, but man, it's almost spotless. It's one of those, magnetic...
You know, I didn't realize it
Now
felt
thing's
like a
gone.
pressure in my head until right now. Maybe doing that fixed the loop. Whatever you did helped something, I think.
Really? It is?
I think. Let's just keep going and get ready.
I keep accidentally opening that and closing it because I got hit shift to sprint. And now the music is just going to play in my head for the rest of the time.
ghosts, huh?
Ghosts. What do you think they want? The ghosts.
Do they have to want anything?
Just most of the time, don't they like... I mean, isn't that why they're trapped here or whatever? Because they didn't do something they needed to in life, or...
I don't think our previous knowledge of movies and comic books applies here, really. But fine.
I just hope they want to, like, play soccer every once in a while, and that's it.
Did it just move my thing?
Yesterday, the remains of 4 bodies were discovered in 2 cars submerged west of Cape Mears. How the cars got in the water, no one knows.
West of where? Yeah, we're gonna pretend we didn't hear that.
Oh, I remember this. The two Jacks carved their Jack Mitchell and Jack Ladd. They used to hang out together all the time, and they carved their names into this bench on a school trip once. You don't care, do you?
No, please, keep going.
Okay, on another school trip, they
Stop. Is that Nona?
Nona?
Don't, okay? Just don't move, okay? Don't come anywhere near me.
Nona.
Just don't move.
What is it? What's wrong?
This night has turned banana bread really fast, and I'm
Obviously.
seeing things and forgetting things, and I bumped into you once already, and it was horrible. So we're gonna take it a little slower.
We haven't. This is the
Interesting
first
to
time
interact
we've
with
seen
somebody
you
who's having the
speak.
time loop thing
Be
too.
that as it may, I've seen an Alex. So just look, you're not gonna talk about my grandfather. You're just gonna stand there politely and tell me if you've seen Clarissa. Cause I've been looking.
Clarissa's
No, we haven't. But we're looking for Ren right now. So have you?
Why are you
have
interrupting
you
me?
maybe seen him?
No, not Ren. Okay, well.
Hey, listen, Nona. You should come with us. That way we're not all, separated.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
All right. Okay. Hey, I get it. I do.
Hold up a second, Nona, okay?
Yeah. Can you just do us a favor? Can you go to the comm tower and wait for us? We got the lights on there, and...
Nona, Clarissa's at Fort Milner, okay? She's somehow gotten some two-way to work.
Fort Milner?
But I think it'd really be better if you just waited for us to find her ourselves.
Yeah? And the comm tower is where?
It's the Cloudbuster at the edge of town. Can't miss it.
And you. You're really you? Really?
Yeah, Nona, it's me, Alex.
Alright, bye.
That's the opposite direction you need to go.
That girl's a
Unless she's going to Fort
And
Milner.
what's with you telling a clearly very deeply troubled person to go explore an abandoned military fort alone? I don't even like
I
that we're
didn't.
gonna have to do it.
Hey, she wanted to know. I'm not gonna lie to her about her best friend.
I just hope she goes to the tower, that's all. For her sake. And for your conscience.
Oh, eat me, okay? How about that for your conscience?
That doesn't even make sense, and I'm shocked and appalled.
Fuck you. Step bro.
Hey, just for me, I want to know. Back at the bridge, why'd you flip the switch yourself? You could have let me do it. I'm just curious.
Oh, to impress you, of course. Why would I do anything except to delicately enhance your opinion of me?
Okay, all right.
I have blue
That must be
hair.
a way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere. Doesn't the whole thing just go in a circle?
This was a mining island before the war. And the land, you know, as you can tell, it wasn't really conducive to most different ways of transport, so they dug in. I think I remember reading that this well is supposed to be the first thing ever, built, or whatever, on the island, back in the 1600s.
It doesn't have a sign or anything.
Well, what else are you gonna say about a well other than people got thirsty and drank from it?
Uh-huh. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
You think I'm kind of a slacker idiot, right? Like, I wouldn't find any of this stuff interesting? Man, your silence is deafening. And I'm
Literally
only asking
clicked, but
because
okay.
I sometimes get these whiffs of... I don't know. I can't think of the word for it.
Maybe it's stress? Like from what's going on right now?
You think I don't know stress? I know stress.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. Nah, it'll come to me.
What? That was the most awkward interaction I've ever had in a video game.
Oh man, thank God. I thought you were a werewolf.
Why would we be a werewolf?
I've convinced my...
Every 10 feet's been a horrifying ordeal the entire way here, so you're lucky we made it.
And I am grateful. I wouldn't have made
I don't
it to
like
the
this guy.
down, okay? Trust me. I get lost in houses when there's more than 2 bathrooms. Do you have, like, any idea what's going on?
Okay, that must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway?
Jonas, we're repeating the same stuff again.
We are? It's kind of weird that you can tell when it's happening and I can't, right? I mean, it's not like... I'm glad someone can tell, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be worried about it if I were you, because believe me, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, well, I don't really know what to do with that, but fine. I'll worry about it. Thanks. There's your boy.
Hey, run! We made it, finally.
Ren?
Is he in shock or something? He looks weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I supposed to go to the other way? I'm gonna go the other way and check. Is there no building?
Ren must have used this to call us.
You broke it?
Smashed.
Is he brainwashed?
What's he doing? Is he, like, sleepwalking? I don't know how he, like, fell asleep during all this, but...
I've seen sleepwalking, okay? Michael sleepwalked, and Ren, are you in there? Come on, pal, the neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
This isn't a guy on drugs. Not that I want to, like, alarm you.
Yeah, I don't want to say the word possession here, but
But... what?
but he's possessed. It's possession. He's clearly possessed.
Well, you know, let's not jump to conclusions here, but maybe it's not that.
I don't know if you remember, but the last time we got stuck, we used one of these things to get out of it. So I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of.
Esther! More power! Okay, I give up. Other one? How do I get it? God. My mouse spinning skills are not up to par. Go grab the other one, you dumbass! We do both at the same time if you never played a video game before. All my years of Lego Batman taught me this. I'm stumped again. This game gives very clear directions. Okay, so I just have to find the correct tempo. It's not just spin them as fast as I can. Okay. They could have said that.
Hey, where'd Ren go? He was standing right there.
I thought this would have fixed it. Like last time, didn't it?
The time stuff? Yeah, I mean, I think it did. I don't feel as foggy.
Where'd it go then? Yes.
Crap. I don't... Maybe we shouldn't, go near him?
Ren, can you hear me?
I mean, I know they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like... We gotta do something, right?
Yeah, any thoughts on what we could do?
If I did have any thoughts on what would solve this, wouldn't that be a little weird?
Oh wow, I'm genuinely surprised it's not a frequency. It is.
It's all I can think of to do.
The next one. Oh no. Oh no, we do not need to do this. Oh no. Oh, did I suck the demons out of him?
Are you...
Stretched.
Better.
No.
Jonas, where did you...
We are abounding.
Oh, this Jonas.
Silly.
Are you insulting me for my hair color?
Our dolls would never plot hurt you.
Can
Won't
hurt you.
Can we, help you? Or...
leave.
Possible.
Maybe, but I don't really...
Grounded.
By
Adler. The, Margaret. Pretty.
little.
Poppy.
Peggy Adler, that old woman? What does she have to do with anything?
Old woman was young once. We were
Young. Once.
Holy mother of God. You guys.
God, Ren.
Man.
Ren, Jesus, are you all right?
Yeah, just give me a second. Give me a week. Why? Why is this? Why? Actually, thanks for coming, by the way.
Sure.
Why is this happening? I mean, I've been here. I visited this place like 15 times. And before now, the worst thing that ever happened was like a kid would lose his shorts to the undertow.
The island's haunted, Ren.
Like haunted with memories or elevators on their period haunted?
The second one. We still have to go to Fort Milner to get Clarissa, but
There's
I think,
other
Ren,
period.
you should go to the comm tower. We've been trying to send everybody there. I emphasize trying because this little one likes telling people to go into dangerous places alone. Like Nona.
I sense a story here.
For the last time, Jonas,
Didn't
Nona
tell her?
wanted to know about Clarissa. I bet she found her already, and they're having s'mores on the friggin' beach right now.
While I'd like to just
I just
believe
told her
that,
where she was.
you know
I did
we
not
still
tell her
have
to
go
go
to
after
Milner
her.
to check. All right.
So
well,
kindly
I guess we're going
shut the
that
fuck
way,
up.
So we'll see you at the comm tower. Hopefully with Clarissa.
Don't do anything stupid.
Not a problem.
Is it though?
Milner Ho?
Milner Ho.
Okay. Help Clarissa, so I just go straight across. That's just what I wanted to check. Just wanted to check my route. Are you coming with? Please don't. You are a very annoying character. Please don't come with us. Please don't come with us.
What is that?
Can anyone hear me? Anybody?
Clarissa?
Damn it, is this thing working? If anybody can hear me, I'm at Fort Milner in the, I think in the gym or something?
Well, she's around here somewhere.
She sounded sort of scared. Like in dire straits, actual trouble right now scared?
Look, I think we can all be included in whatever definition of trouble there is, so...
Great, it would have been useful if this door would have been an option earlier.
Ren said something about Fort Milner being decommissioned, right? But, and hear me out, what if it isn't? What if they just said it was decommissioned, and there's, like, still people, like, in there, like, doing stuff?
I think if they had alien autopsies or whatever you're suggesting is happening in there, we'd have been taken out by snipers about 50 paces back.
Maybe. But listen, like, what if all the stuff that's, like, happened to us, the stuff we've been seeing, is, like, the direct result of some government secret project? Like, what if there's some,
Secret project? Like what? They finally harnessed the power of...
mind control. Yeah, mind control, and they've, made a mind control machine, and we've all been suffering like a collective mirage. That's not that far-fetched.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? If none of this has happened, it's just some kind of fever dream from an experimental acid trip bomb.
I don't know about great, but it'd be nice to know.
Why not use this door? Not use that door. Is this a rock that I can do stuff with? Am I really walking across the roof of this building right now? There's a thing. Haunted bulb. I must use radio. Come with me, stepbrother. We have
Clarissa?
journey.
Where are you?
That won't help.
Wait. Yeah, I guess not.
Clarissa, I'm at the... Whoa. I want to go check out this haunted light bulb.
Dinner time. It's never too late to make dessert. Not anymore.
What the hell is this?
Do you want to play a game?
No. No, I don't.
Alright, I know the answer is no, but we kind of do have to find Clarissa, so let's just ignore the question and thank the weird radio man.
Wait, seriously? Doors that open themselves have been, like, a really bad thing in my experience.
Oh, really? Even automatic doors like in supermarkets?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I got my elbow pinched in one of those one time, so yes, even those. And photography prohibited.
That is a very serious sign. Restricted, keep out. Oh, they're not messing around.
The sign.
Does
Nobody cares
Literally.
anymore. There isn't a guard or anything. It's just a bunch of empty warehouses.
You've been inside? Like you've done this before?
I guess I should say I've heard that nobody really cares. I haven't been here myself.
Okay, I'll just go to the haunted door, okay. Sprint, you fool. Sprint, please. Oh my god. I hate this. I love how everyone just ignores the giant note from obviously Nona. Because it's signed and everything.
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't be locked. Come on.
Well, we didn't really need to go back anyway, right?
Unless there's no way out, then yes, we might have. Well, Clarissa got in through some other door, so we should be fine, hypothetically speaking. Speaking of which, she dated Michael? Is that right?
Hey, it was his life, you know, not mine. He could do whatever he wanted. I didn't mean to put it like...
Yeah, I got it. I mean, was he the type of guy that would go for that, like, sort of thing? I'm just...
What sort of thing? What do you mean?
You know, like, intense, I guess is the word I'm trying to find. I mean, just
Dummy
from what I
mommy?
heard, like that one story about the cops just straight buying him a beer. Just what would a guy like that see in her? Like, at least at the start, there must have been something, right?
You know, Jonas, frankly, I don't really know and I don't really care, so...
Alright, hey,
What does that
old news,
mean?
I get that. It's just
interesting,
I guess, to me.
What's your type?
Blue hair.
Blonde, right? Nose
Feminist.
ring?
No. Tall, brunette, maybe a big hat, red raincoat, lots of mystique, been around the world. Somebody like that.
You're describing Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, yeah. You know, that kind of explains a lot.
Can you imagine sleeping here?
I'm trying not to. But why would the construction guys leave the bed frames? Seems kind of, I don't know, kind of morbid.
Yeah, it's just strange to see it like this. In the daytime, this is pretty much skater mecca.
I can tell. Hey, that's Clarissa!
Don't just leave me here, Jonas. Wait! Jonas, what happened? Are you alright?
Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. No. Jonas! I take it back. I'm not a feminist. You can come back now. I'm not independent anymore.
Testing, testing. Okay. I can't hear anything outside at all, but luckily this radio thing's working. Look, whatever. Clarissa's not in here, and it's just a room, so, like, riddle me that, first of all, and then second of all, I can't get out.
The door opened like a second ago. Can't you... Are you sure you're just not turning the knob the right way, or...
I can't hear anything outside at all, but there's just a really weird lock here. Does anything out there explain what this is?
No. Yes. Coog?
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Don't let Jonas talk to his mom. It's not good for him. How is this possible? What's going on?
And, I mean, you saw Clarissa too, right? Like, that wasn't just me, because there's, like, nothing in here.
Okay, what just happened? Because that sucked.
Clarissa ran in there, disappeared into the walls,
Yeah,
and...
I'm not really one to hate stuff, but I hated all of that.
Oh, here's a padlock code. 3418. It's on a list of... Huh. They call codes cookies. Is that slang or something?
I don't know.
Cookie means something else, but okay.
So, great. Hey, did you see that? In the mirror? The reflection. It was weird.
Don't think I'm nuts or anything, but my reflection kind of gave me, like, fatherly advice that made absolutely no sense when you were stuck just now. So...
Wait, seriously? I'm gonna take a picture. See if the flash will make something happen.
Okay, do it.
Okay. Make it snappy. Get it?
I'm choosing not to get it.
Radio locks. The technology here has always been... It's like primitive and from the future.
Yeah, no, it's something.
Is this what you were talking to me on?
Yep. Old girl did the trick. You think maybe, Clarissa was using this before? You know, to call us and everything?
Yeah. Lines up, I guess. But she's still been transmitting, so she must still be in here somewhere.
Okay, now I'm lost. Am I dumb? Is this unlocked now? No? Maybe I need to use my radio for something.
Three, 4,
18.
18, and voila.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, just making sure. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna hate to go out in that. So actually, before we press on, I've had to go pee for like a while now, so since we're stuck anyway, I thought I'd...
Oh my god, go in the corner then.
I'm sorry. I know this is like way too much too soon for us right now, but I'm gonna totally explode.
Moving way too fast,
I'll
brother.
force it out fast.
Jonas, really? Please, can you not wait just until we're back outside?
I
That's
really,
not what
really
I'm gonna
can't.
decide. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch. Is that like an important plot element? Did we get haunted by the ghost of piss later or something? Did you just piss on the sacred spot to the ghosts? Okay, what? Oh, do I have to jump by the window?
Clarissa! Okay, that was definitely her. What is she? Is this just like a game to her or something?
Clarissa, come back. We came to help you. Don't. Ugh.
You know, it just occurred to me she could also be having like a Ren episode. A Renisode. Possessed, or whatever we want to call it.
But Ren acted like he was underwater. The guy could barely move.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Hello? Is this going out, or... Wait, I can hear myself, that's not...
Man, maybe
God,
she didn't
does
see us, so I
anybody-
don't know, but whatever.
The handprints are a macabre touch.
Do you know who did that? Please tell me it's like a known thing teenagers here do or something.
Clearly, it's the evil, obviously. First they finger paint, then they wear our lungs like scarves.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to keep the tradition alive. What was that?
Did she just
you
kill
heard that,
herself?
right?
I'm sure it's just the evil again. I forgot the step in between the finger paint and wearing our lungs. They also drop things.
I don't even know why I ask you.
Sorry, I'm trying to use humor as a coping mechanism. It's all I have. I have a YouTube channel. Why do you
In the
think?
Cascade Mountains of Washington, the Navy opens the world's largest radio transmitter. Its 1 million watts can flash a message around the world in 1/10 of a second. Hey, kids.
That seems like a
wanna play
really
game?
long time.
What is it doing?
Hangman. Oh god, it's going to hang
Be
me.
sharp and listen, mister. This is going to tell the classification board a lot about what can be expected of you in the future. How many questions will you be able to get in the allotted time?
Like a test?
This isn't how you play Hangman.
Here's a simple one to start, so don't hold your breath. What is the name of the school you are standing in?
School we're standing in. Isn't
Fort Milner, right? I mean, that's not...
Stupid.
Our friends are finding this tough.
Do you think us cruel?
Yes.
Do you think us callous?
I don't care. Just don't hurt...
We don't hurt playmates.
Oh, Jesus. What is going on?
Ugh, come on, guys. This isn't exactly fair now.
Just keep the pointer on the button. Question 2. What did the communications officers at Fort Milner call codes?
Who would
10.
know that?
You call codes cookies?
There. Now you're cooking. Coded radio transmitters have an important job, and you wouldn't want them to be unqualified.
No. I mean, like any job, right?
Like anything. Right.
We are an island race, and through all our times, the sea has ruled our breaks.
Alright, if I'm answering the questions, you can leave Jonas out of it, okay?
One last round and you've cleared your exam. Pencils ready. How many officers died in the sinking of the USS Kanaloa?
Oh god, I don't know.
53?
You're off, Bob. That's not gonna cut it. 97 brave men and women died on the USS Kanaloa.
None of those were an option.
85 officers, 12 passengers.
Oh.
It all adds up to another fact for the classification board.
Just another fact among many.
Man, I didn't need to get that far. Just make Mom out and say,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jonas, what I'm about to do to you.
Vince moved to my tattoos. Oh, just man, I didn't need to get that far. Just make Mom out and say, just a kid.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna do it to you. Yes, I am. Come on, let's quit the exorcisting him. It's my step, bro. Only I get to lift him up in the air.
The United States submarine Kanaloa is shown for the first time in Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Through the periscope, the commander looks out over the ocean's surface. Kanaloa was lost today, lost at sea, near.
Is this? Are you the dead officers that sunk on the Kanaloa?
We are sunken.
What?
What are you?
And the panic of the... Don't panic. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
What? That was not fun.
Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling. Let's start with that.
This has been United News, and thank you for listening.
This is just unbelievable.
That door just opened on its own. I don't
It's
trust
gotta
it.
be Clarissa. Let's get her and get out of here. Or use her radio and get out of here, but let's just get out of here.
Clarissa's asleep right now. Be still so as not to wake her.
What?
Huh?
She's possessed. Why are they red still?
Cross your fingers. Clarissa.
Oh, well, look at this. The Super Twins decided to grace me with their presence. I thought maybe I wasn't good enough for a house call, Doctor.
Are you alright?
I mean, yeah. Why? Yeah, sure, my hair might be a little weird, but...
You just sounded really distressed, that's all.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm fine now, so...
Alright, where's this famous radio?
I don't know, I can't get it to do anything I want.
Alex, wanna take a look at this?
They've had a great track record
No,
with
this
electronics so far, yes.
It's like a low frequency thing. It's just meant for the bass. It won't... I don't think it can beam out.
Really?
No, isn't there a
The
way...
officers who know your problems full and well will give you a friendly and sympathetic hearing.
Who is that?
Cross your fingers.
Not now!
Well, just keep me in the loop. I didn't mean to say that. Clarissa! Is there anything like... Can we cut her down?
Holy crap.
What is it?
That's what the
Something
crash
wrong?
was.
Or not?
Look, Clarissa might be dead in there.
Why? We just heard her. Look, are you...
I'm not nutso, Jonas. We've, done this. We've gone through this door and seen Clarissa.
Clarissa? I would have swore she was in here.
Better gone than dead.
Oh, maybe this was the thing, the radio she was using. If we can get it to... I mean, she got it to kind of work, so...
Yeah, it only broadcasts within a short space. It's not gonna do what we need it to.
Really? How do you know?
Jonas, we're in a loop. We already just... It's okay. Knock yourself out.
Just find the correct tempo instead of the maximum one.
Clarissa.
Clarissa, it's us. It's Alex. Are you okay?
Alex.
Oh my god!
How-
Why would she do that? Why would she do that? We're not... It's not like we're...
She was like possessed. I just this is Jonas, this is so horrible.
I don't even know what to... We should get to the others. I can't even imagine telling him or how to tell them.
Telling them, I just want to... We have to round them up before anything like this. I don't even know what happened here, Jonas. If they're thinking of doing the same thing,
We'll figure it out. This is unbelievable. Wow. There's no way she got up from that, right?
Corpse is gone.
There's no way.
wait, she's I can't think of the appropriate word here.
Dead? The word is dead. She should be dead, Alex. I watched her. There was no breaking that fall, so how'd she walk away? This isn't possible, because unless she's...
Did just go through a sort of a temporal anomaly, a time thing. Maybe it's screwed with what happened.
Well, regardless, good news.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's just get back to Ren at the comm tower. Maybe he's had better luck than us at anything.
Okay. So I wonder how differently it goes if you go to there first. If it goes differently at all.
Mayday! May! Oh, crap. This isn't... Ren, this is just coming out of the speakers on the roof thing.
Hey! I saw you guys coming up from the tower. The Dick Tower.
I think you mean Harden Tower.
Please don't ruin that for me. It's all I have left.
Anything good to report? Besides that you're still alive, which I'm glad, don't get me wrong.
Thanks. Yes, I am still alive, but, no. Other than that, no.
Any luck contacting somebody?
Nope, no luck to speak of. And honestly, I thought this week was gonna be a big karma dump. I found like $50 in the street, and I knew who it belonged to.
It's okay. You tried. That's all you can do.
The stupid radio has been what my therapist would call a negative reinforcer. Just won't work right. I'm so glad I took that second brownie.
What?
It's kind of, it's just about to start doing its thing.
When did you take a second one? How many do you even have?
I ate it just before you came, and I have more than a couple. It's no big deal.
Wait, you're not messing with us? You seriously took another one?
It was like half of one, all right? It's just to level me out. It'll bring me back up. That's what it does. If you're down...
Fine. If that's what it takes to get you through the night, then okay. Great.
I don't need it. I just needed it now.
Oh, God.
This thing doesn't work.
Not getting anything?
I'm getting something, but it's like, I don't know.
Hey, Nona. Night's still going, huh?
We heard you on the speaker system. You got that working?
That's about all I got working. Sorry I was like weird earlier. But hey, have you figured out what's going on yet? You have to know something. You've been like out there.
Yeah, we have.
It's been ghosts, Nona. Ghosts are going on. The blackouts, the hallucinations, it's all been ghosts.
Ghosts? Really?
Yeah, and it would really help if you could just jump to the believing us part. Would save a headache.
Oh, I got it. This is great. This is perfect. I know exactly what to do.
Do you?
Yeah, totally. It's Maggie Adler.
Maggie Adler?
Yeah, she has a boat. Had a boat. I mean, the boat's still here, but she's not. She's dead.
Her house, manor, or whatever it is behind a huge gate. You can see it coming up here from Main Street.
No, I know, but the keys to it are here, somewhat readily available. My sister Allie worked at the parks office in town. She had to deliver that old woman her mail every day. I know that they have the key.
Okay, so...
No, we are not. We are not going to go with the plan. The first plan put forth by the group's resident burnout.
Hey, come on. I'm not a burnout. Okay,
well,
so...
and I'm not saying it's the best plan, but what other plan is there really, Jonas?
Oh, I don't know. Fix the radio, find Clarissa, set fire to the mug shop. And these are just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm still worried about Clarissa.
Wait, set fire to the mug shop?
I'm not saying literally do that. I'm just... There's other things we can do.
But there isn't.
Ren, understand it is completely your fault that we're in this to begin with.
What?
And now you want us to trust you when things are really bad? You had Alex bring the radio. You brought us here.
What does that mean?
Come on, Jonas, this is nobody's fault. Ghosts are never anybody's fault, certainly not ours.
Yeah, guys, this isn't really productive.
It should be obvious to even the cheap seats that you're the only new weirdo who throws this whole social harmony thing we got going on out of whack. I mean, we all grew up with each other. Alex,
guys, you know there's no television cameras here, right? Take the energy down a notch.
Alex, I am not putting my life in his hands. This whole thing has been a complete joke to this guy. I can't believe you're even kind of defending him.
Jonas.
The stories I heard about this guy, he's a maniac, okay? He's gonna trash our only legitimate means of getting out of here if you buy into this crap.
Legitimate means? What are we even talking about? You have no idea if there's a boat down there still.
Guys, stop it. Stop. The collective neuroses call a truce, okay?
Yes, please.
Look, I don't care what Caveman Jonas says. There is a boat at Maggie Adler's house. And the key to her house is back on Main Street.
And the backup plan for when this thing fails spectacularly is two of us have to stay here by the semi-functioning walkie-talkie.
Fine by me. Alex has the radio. Are you okay to go into town? Not that you wouldn't be okay.
Honestly, anything to get me off this tower and away from this specific configuration of yelling people would do wonders for me right now.
You shouldn't go alone. We don't need like 3 of us up here.
Yeah, I'll totally go. It's my, brilliant idea or whatever.
Are you kidding? Your food is gonna start kicking in any second. Beyond that, you're a completely unreliable basket case.
I am not a basket case.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Okay, keeping in mind who you've been able to depend on the whole night.
Yes, keeping in mind who
Don't manipulate me.
Keeping in mind who's taller, who do you want coming with you?
Yeah, your oldest pal.
Oh my god.
Or your new psycho stepbrother.
Alright, she doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's fine. Let's just go.
What? First you ditch me back in town to talk to this guy about God knows what, and now that stuff's gone crazy, you're still picking him over me? Him?
Ren, come on. It'll be fine. We'll watch the walkie-talkie.
Ren, we're still doing your whole plan.
This guy's a psychopath.
Who cares if you're on the home or the away team?
I want to be on the Alex team. I want to feel like I want to be needed. Just fine. Whatever. Have fun, you two.
This isn't fun.
I really wish they would give you more time to make
Will you just
fucking
shut up?
decisions.
Before things get stupid again, good luck with the whole key thing. We'll be waiting, guys.
Mm-hmm. And at least I get to keep the stepbrother jokes going for a little while longer. Her feet aren't lining up with the rungs.
Okay, look. I'm gonna say I'm sorry now for what happened up there, but I do not want you to take it as an admission of guilt. That distinction is important, because I don't think anything that I said was that off.
Hey, I was just the girl on the sidewalk watching the car crash happen in slow motion. But you should nip it in the bud with Ren when we get back. Just say you're sorry.
Fine. For you, I will apologize to Ren when I see him. Look, and I just want to clear the air too, just so Ren or whoever can't use it as ammo against me. But you might have heard that I went to jail at some point. I never went to jail, but I did beat up a guy and get sent to juvenile detention for it. And I just wanted you to know so it wasn't like a thing hanging over your head or anything.
And this is the truth. You beat up a guy.
Just, my mom got sick, and then she got real sick, and then this kid, Timmy Finster, threw a baseball at my head, and yes, he was joking, but I don't know, I just popped. Yeah, it was as stupid as it sounds, and I'm not going to defend myself.
What happened to the other guy?
Hospitalized? Not for a while, but, you know, I tried to visit him after I got out, but he wouldn't see me. My mom found out, of course, and I never really squared it with her in a way that, I don't know, things never really work out the way you want, you know? But, whatever.
Are you okay?
It's not like I'm sick or whatever, I'm fine. I'm not gonna say I'm a good guy, Alex. But I'm trying to be, and that's really about all I can say.
I know.
How many of you are there? How many of you are there?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. Okay, yes, Discovery Cliffs. What is that pulsing noise? Feels like I'm about to get jumped.
This is whatever, but are you, like, religious at all? I mean, my dad said your mom wasn't, but it doesn't necessarily mean, you know.
No, not at all. My parents weren't, and I'm not either.
Okay, but still, even after tonight, this hasn't shaken anything loose or made you sort of reconsider?
No.
No?
I mean, we say they're ghosts.
Unexplained phenomena?
But when a bird looks in the mirror, she doesn't see her reflection. She sees, like, a bird assassin. And there's a strong possibility we're just as stupid right now.
Huh, alright. Well, my mom
This is a
was
fair
my
point,
first.
actually.
My dad kinda didn't care, but tonight's kinda... I guess I'm just realizing a lot of it's rubbed off on me more than I thought, but I don't know. I was just wondering if you were.
What's rubbed off on you, the ghosts?
Off on you.
Is that? Oh my god, is that Clarissa? She's... Well, I was gonna say okay, but I'm not too sure about that.
Clarissa, how are you not dead right now? Like, swan dive out of a window, empty pool dive, dead.
Oh, Jesus, she's doing the thing, the eye thing. Christ, this is not... I am not getting used to this, I'll be honest.
Okay, just what do you guys want? This is just really lost its charm, I have to say.
Maybe the ghosts or whatever want to help us somehow? Is that the, like, point of trying to, whatever, talk through us or something?
I guess. One way to find out.
Larissa, how are you, doing, hun? Alex, a little help over here.
I'm working on it, buddy.
Jesus.
That was terrifying.
Think you can control me?
Clarissa?
Are you not possessed right now?
Possessed. I am possessed. I am consumed with an unending fury.
She was wonderful with her hands. Yet, I keep hurting, and I really don't want to.
Is this you right now, Clarissa, or is this a ghost? Because if it's
Ghosts. Sounds pretty scary, kids. Better leave the nightlight on.
When you're wrong, the little machine has no more heart than a brain.
No more heart.
is she okay or?
Oh, she's. Clarissa, are you okay? Steady. Just take it easy.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, just take it slow. You've just been through something.
Do you remember anything that happened?
I remember waiting in Fort Milner and seeing you.
That's it?
How did I get here?
I think we were hoping you could tell us that, but I don't even know if it matters. You're here now.
Clarissa, you were dead a minute ago. Do you realize that? We saw your body, no joke.
Okay, well, I'm alive now, so hallelujah.
You really don't remember?
Hallelujah.
No, I remember something. I remember you with that radio, and I remember feeling like you were the reason all of this was happening.
Wait, it's Clarissa's turn already?
Yeah, it's my turn. What do you mean it's Clarissa's turn already? I haven't even asked one question. Everyone's asking me. I get to do the asking now.
Are you controlling this?
The campfire's not supposed to be
turn,
here.
if that's what you mean. And you, of all people, should know what my question is going to be, because I'm not going to waste it. Alex, what did you do? Explain why me and my best friend, and your idiot best friend, and your new stepbrother are...
Look, when we went into the cave, we found a thing, and I used the radio to somehow tune it in, and I think it jump-started everything.
I see.
But I mean, come on, like, who knew this would happen? We thought it was a weird trick of light or something.
Jonas, now you're seeing who you're stuck to until graduation.
Clarissa, seriously, I can vouch for this. This isn't her fault.
It has to be her fault. Of course it's her fault. There's no other way this story goes. She creates chaos. She's a
It was both of us. Jonas was there too. It's not like I decided to end the world tonight or something.
Oh my god. You see this?
No, come on, Clarissa. Let's not do this right
You're
now.
gonna learn, Jonas. I swear to God. The town looks at her like she has a red letter tattooed on her frickin' forehead. And the giant, lit up Christmas tree reason why is that Michael is dead because of her. Because of her. Like,
it would take a very sick person to see it that way, and I would love to hear the explanation.
Michael was gonna leave town. He was free. He was out of here until this one convinced him to take her swimming for one last God knows what. And he drowned. He drowned in Horn Lake while this one could barely flap her arms.
Clarissa.
You weren't there. No one was there, so how the hell would you know?
Everyone knows.
Lore.
Everyone knows the freak sister who let her brother die while she clung scared to the bow line.
Okay, enough. Seriously. Clarissa, this is so... I can't even believe we're talking about this right now.
Jonas, it was awful, all right?
How are they here?
And
I know it's okay. I know. But right now, we're gonna break into that office, and we're gonna find the key.
How are you
we're
here,
going to
though?
Go home.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
All the Oxenfree.
So let's... Wait, what? Wasn't Clarissa with us like 2 seconds ago? That's crazy. It was like she was just here. Did she run back to the gate?
Clarissa? Clarissa was just... She was by the monument.
Wait, I'm getting... It's deja vu again. Did we get glitched?
Yep, this isn't budging.
Well, the lock looks, less than modern. Let's just brute force it, both of us. It might splinter, but we should get in.
Brute force it? What is that supposed to mean?
Elbow grease, shoulder, lard. We're gonna break down the door, okay? Us, together.
I don't think you need
Alright.
two people for
Let's
that.
see if Ren's plan was a good one or not.
Cross your fingers and hold your thumbs. I think here's something. It's another pocket radio, I think. But it's like there's way more stations on the dial.
It says that... Here's another one. It says they're wall radios. Wall stands for... Wave-assisted lock. Ah, they use, that frequency thing, where each frequency is like a key to open the doors around here. It says that you use them like identification tags. It must work for the gate, too.
Really? How does it work?
I'm not entirely sure, but it looks pretty simple according to the thing here. You just tune into whatever the signal is, and that should be it. Oh, wait, look at this. Personal effects of Margaret Dorothy Adler.
Why would her stuff be here? Didn't her family, or, like, hasn't her family been carting her things back to town?
We can head back. I'm just gonna... Here, this is... To whom it should concern. This is a letter from her? This island and its history is a lie. Wow. Well, this is going somewhere.
What? What could that mean?
I've been compelled by both forces outside my control and my own willful concern for the safety of others to conceal the many truths about Edwards Island. But now I feel any further inaction may carry a far greater...
Forces outside her control. Like ghosts? Or the army? Or what was she talking about?
I don't know. Inside, you'll find 2 wall-equipped radios. I've commandeered the old Cardinal Station 140.1 and used it to relay clues to nearby beacons buried throughout the area. Find these beacons in the notes within and discover the true chronicle of the island. To whosoever finds the material, know that I am discomfited for keeping it hidden and ashamed for the lies I helped preserve, but also know that I acted in what I felt were the best interests for all at the time. And truly for the interest of time itself? And then it's just signed,
I've seriously had, like, dreams about this.
Much
Finding a
longer
secret, picking
since-
it up, it turning out to be a mechanical unicorn.
Please do not get glassy eyes over this, okay? We do not have to dig up some old lady's recycling. We can just go home.
That's a good point. Do that.
Alex, why are you wearing that jacket? It's like 75 degrees. The sun's out, you know? I thought you said you were gonna go swimming anyway. You bring a jacket, but you don't bring a swimsuit?
The sun is not out. The sun is... I guess it barely came out just
What's
now.
happening?
But see, this is when I get punished for watching the weatherman. He said it was going to be, like, overcast.
He said there was a chance for clouds.
Hey, Michael, we didn't bring drinks. Did we? I thought we said we'd bring drinks.
Are you one of those... One of them... Are you one of the ghosts?
Am I what? I feel like this is the start of a Christmas carol. Is this because you keep having those dreams? Because I had a crazy dream about...
Melanie Pfizer?
No, Michael, like, you are really, genuinely dead.
Oh no.
You died.
Okay. I see. This is because you smoked with Ren before you came out here. I knew it. I so knew it. I cannot believe you didn't share with me.
Where's Jonas?
Jonas? Who's Jonas?
Is someone else coming?
Yeah, is that a friend of yours?
You want to know who Jonas is? He's my new stepbrother, okay? Do you get what's happening now?
Alright, can you just call your new friend your best friend for my sake? Stepbrother's kinda encroaching on my territory there.
Yeah, it's like when my mom...
Did the voice actor get really close to the mic when he said that part of the
I'm
line?
standing right here. Today turned out to be a flawless day. It really did.
Yeah, no, it did. It really did. I wanted to bring a kite, but thought you'd laugh at me.
Yeah, it really is kinda ideal, actually.
Yeah, I'm like right about to start sweating, but I'm not.
No, it is perfect ice cream and tennis weather. That is rare. It's been a spell since we did something, right? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been? What's been going on? How's classes? How's what's his face, Mr. Collins' English?
Truthfully,
Sorry. I think, yeah, I accidentally left my phone on the ferry because I do things like that.
Oh God, you idiot. Go get it before it leaves.
When I get back, I want to hear an Alex story.
Can't I just come with you?
I'll take 2 seconds. Think of something to tell me.
So...
The fire's not here.
Do you... Well, I guess you don't remember anything, right?
What am I meant to remember? I'm sorry, did I forget something? I'm bad with...
Forget it. It's alright.
Damn,
I'm
it's
glad we
really
could all
bright.
do stuff today. I'm glad you were cool with it. I mean, I know you guys are really close, and like, I know it can be annoying when somebody starts keeping all their time for their girlfriend or whatever. So, I think it would be cool if we could like continue to do things together.
Yeah, I totally understand. And yeah, let's do stuff.
What does that
No.
bubble mean?
Cool. Michael, he loves you like a lot. I'm sure you know that, but he talks about you all the time. Oh, Alex did this, and
Yeah, well, I love him too.
I had to fight the skipper for it, but he didn't reckon how many squats I could do.
what's it up to? 6?
Only on burrito days. On non-burrito days, it's like 8.
So apparently you love me. Is that right?
Well, if I don't know why I got you that skateboard for your birthday.
You skate?
Not yet.
Yeah, and the no helmet part kinda sends a message, right?
I'm not one for subtlety.
So, I actually really want to hold something, so I'm gonna run into town and get like a soda. Anybody want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
No thanks.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm here. What's the story? I want the news. I want the Alex first edition. What's going on?
Things are bad, actually. Mom and Dad aren't great, and I'm like a hair trigger away from spinning off this planet. And
Hey, look. First of all, Mom and Dad are Mom and Dad. They fight a lot, but they're whatever. Everything always blows over. It's gonna be fine. You're too young. We're too young to worry about marital discord.
it's not gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine. I know how this goes. I have insider information, let's just call it, okay?
Look, just because Janie's parents got a divorce and made poker nights super uncomfortable doesn't mean ours have to too, alright? And look, I know this was supposed to be our day, but I completely forgot I promised Clarissa I'd do something with her, so thanks for chaperoning. I know it's not what you had in mind, so...
Yeah, no problem. Just don't get all smoochy smooch while I'm in the general vicinity.
Because that would ever happen. It's important to me that you like Clarissa, Alex, so tell me the truth. What do you really think of her?
Oh god, do what you want, man. Don't ask me for advice.
Okay, I'm taking that as endorsement, just so you know. You know, I never noticed. That's a good-looking jacket.
Did you
I
take
should
that
ask for it
as
back.
an
I
endorsement?
like my new one. Feels like I got shoes on my arms or something.
You know what,
There's the
Bucko?
jacket.
I need it more than you.
I see.
Bucko, you haven't called me that in years.
My heart gonna explode.
Alex, are you all right?
3:20 a.m.
Are you?
Damn, I should have slept another
You've been
hour.
acting super weird for like the last 5 minutes. Do you know that? I mean, I let it go for the first 2, but
Didn't you notice I've been, like, gone for the past whoever knows? I was just, like, leapfrogged back in time.
wait, what? You've been here the whole time. I would have noticed if you'd blinked to some other existence. You really haven't left. You've just been doing the shuffling thing.
I don't remember being here at all. I haven't been
Sorry,
here.
I'm
I
dying.
don't know how else to say it.
All right, well, can you, like, maybe just tell me what happened? Like, what did you see exactly?
It was a day I can remember, actually, when Michael and I spent a random Saturday on the beach here. It was just unbelievable to see him again.
Man, I mean, was it, like, good to... I don't know how to say this without... I guess I just want to make sure you're all right. Are you all right?
No, it was good to see him. I'm treating it like a temporary gift. That's all.
Is that good or bad when that happens? Where am I going? Where am I supposed to be going? I was going left to right, so I think I'm supposed to go left. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go anymore.
You didn't die.
That way.
Did you get it? Did it work? Do you hate me because it didn't work?
It worked. It worked. We got the, well, actually, turned out to be a radio, but I guess it can open doors and gates and stuff with different frequencies.
Really? But we can open the gate?
Yeah, we think.
Ah, good.
Yeah, Clarissa's gone though.
Clarissa still hasn't turned up?
No, she did, but I guess she got like, this is gonna sound insane, but whatever, possessed and got time looped away.
Oh, so there's that.
What? Where is she?
Yeah, should we maybe look for her, possibly? Even if the boat plan works, we shouldn't leave her here.
Listen, if we have the key, which is apparently this radio, then let's just go to the house and see. And if it looks like we can leave that way, then we'll go on a Clarissa hunt.
All right.
I think you're supposed to use the radio to tune into the gate, right, Alex?
So are you gonna try the gate thing, or...
Okay, what do I tune to?
If we're still gonna go to the house, let's just do it. Try the radio, Alex.
I guess the radio will open this somehow?
Hopefully.
Yeah, what do I tune to? Oh. Okay.
Neat. Please have a boat. Please have a boat. Please. Jesus, that house is huge. That lady really knew how to live. It's like the Chateau de...
How did she get so rich if she was just like a communications person or whatever in the military?
I think I said when we got here, her family like owned part of the island or something. I think she just inherited a lot, honestly.
Jonas is following me. Please don't.
There's something in here.
Just looks like vacation slides or something.
Huh. Ren, you were right. There's like a ledger here. The Adler family does own the island. And here's a combination for a padlock to a chest is all it says. 29, 18, 54.
A chest? Have you seen one yet?
Negative, but maybe I just missed it. She made a lot of, what should I call these slides? They're not videos.
Silent memories?
Oh, it's like a boat that needs keys. There are no oars.
And before we go crazy, it wasn't with Maggie's stuff back at the office, like with the radio?
No, we checked everything.
Huh. Well,
What's plan B if we can't find it?
The keys, they have to be in the house for the movers or her family,
Okay, house.
you know?
Okay, house. Let's go in.
It's a radio lock. The woman sure did love her antiquated security.
that is a nifty gizmo.
It's so unsecured. I can just literally scan through and then unlock it.
Finally. Clarissa,
Oh, God,
Jesus.
you scared me. Thought you were like Maggie Adler's dead body or something.
How do you get in here? The door was locked. Do you have, like, a radio?
No, I don't have a radio. The kitchen window was open.
Kitchen window? Where?
Okay, sure.
Look, Clarissa's here.
That one?
So everyone's here now. We can just... Everyone's okay, alright? That's a good thing.
Yeah, let's just find the keys to the boat or a phone or whatever and just find a way home. I promise. We can all keep talking and or fighting at school on Monday.
Yeah.
Fine, okay? Let's focus up.
Everybody find something and hope that it helps.
I feel like she's gonna stab us.
Oh, that's an attic? Thought it was like a cat's toy or something.
Attics are always a little haunted house spooky, right?
Where are y'all going?
The tight
Down
spaces,
there?
the darkness, the spiders, the creaking, and... Well, actually, that about covers it.
There's a chest.
Ooh, you know what? This might be the chest that takes that combination. 29, 18,
Don't remember it. Not gonna lie. 54. Yeah, that's it.
It's a lot of radios and those containers we saw at the town office. Oh, and
What are you doing?
like a map of the caverns.
Are you gonna
She's
stab me?
written here, tune into the source.
What do you think that means? She couldn't have known about the ghosts, right?
She must have figured it out, that there were ghosts here and the potential for them to be running amok.
I guess that's a
Does
possibility.
she contain them?
Is this... Ah, the boat keys. Got them.
Perfecto.
I've never walked down attic stairs like that.
Where?
Jonas found them in a chest upstairs. So say thank you.
Please do
Thank
the
you.
bubble thing.
You're welcome.
I was just
Please do
saying,
the
and
bubble
it's not
thing.
directed at you or anything.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Alex.
Holy moly.
Oh, Alex. Come down here, please.
We have something we want to show you.
Clarissa, what's going on?
You're confused, aren't you?
Holy
Well,
moly.
you should be. How does it go? Things are different, except in a different way? Just come... Ah, there you are. Now we imagine you're a bit confused. But don't fret. This will be the final part of your training, Alex.
All training is supervised by very skilled instructors.
Training? I don't want to be trained. What are
You
you...
signed up for this, Alexandra. In the caverns, you tuned in to our signal. So please, I cannot bear your excuses, offspring.
How was I meant to know what the hell was gonna happen?
And yet, without understanding your footing, you still acted. But don't worry. The test is easy. We will speak of something we see in the house, and you will go and find it. See? As simple and good humor as...
What if I don't, huh? What if I just stand here and don't go along with this?
Refusal to cooperate will incur grim penalties, I'm afraid, but it's your choice. Now, let's start with the softball. I spy, with my little eye, radiation.
There is, of course, a time limit here.
So,
10,
9, 8.
Is it... Are you talking about the TV?
Very good.
Well done. The older models emitted X-rays.
But right now, you'd be wise to think of radiation.
In another sense. Pay attention.
I spy.
With my little eye, a notch. Let's make this a little harder, okay? 8, 7,
What did you spy?
5,
4,
Well, I didn't hear what she said.
3, 2,
Fuck you.
1.
Alexandra, what a disappointment you've turned out to be.
Don't, just stop, please. Don't do anything.
Should have just not turned the house upside down.
On to first light.
Where is he? Where'd you take him?
Don't you mind? Let the
Shut
stage
up,
show.
you dumb bitch.
It's time for the bonus round, Alex, so stay quick.
This is what you really want to find.
I spy with my little eye a picture of a memory.
Be fast now.
5 little ducks went out one day.
Over the hills and far away.
The picture of... I guess it's Maggie, Adler, and somebody. Is this it?
Yes,
Very nice.
That's
Margaret Adler and her friend Anna. See, you and your schoolyard chums are experiencing, well, this has sort of happened before. Maggie and Anna tried to sport with us many years ago, and, well, only one survived.
And in the process, we
Discovered a way for us to return, so to speak. It just takes a little time, and a far-reaching tolerance for the ignorant.
Wait, what? What happened to Anna?
Let's leave it at the poor girl didn't know
What she was playing with, it doesn't matter. They're not of eternal recurrence. The waves, it's the waves, we think. and we will use our leaves to absorb into your friends as sunlight blooms into flowers. And we will grow, and we will engulf.
No, that's horrible.
You can see how this might seem graceless, but we're past the point of caring about that sort of thing. We tried it too quickly with Anna, but now we know to wait and soak. We had to keep you here, on the island. It will be a great honor, Alex, really, to carry us through this life. And on to the next.
You had your time. Don't take ours just because you had some accident.
We never had our time. It was ripped from us. We watched the universe's conception collide to its demise over and over and over again. When our vessel dashed on the rocks, we had until dawn, and so will you. We would spend our time wisely, and we thank you for your good service.
Wow, that could have gone better.
Interesting. Fast? No, this is very slow one. Oh, it's very slow. Come on. I just want one of them to be fast. Like, let me just go full Speedy Gonzales.
Just don't try and influence Michael. He can live his own life. Okay, seriously, who are you?
Is it my regret? Is it my inner monologue?
So we can go on. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Me first.
It wasn't a dream or vision or something. You and Clarissa standing in the living room just now, was it?
Ugh.
No, that was very, very real.
Oh, and by the way, next time, put some actual effort into the game, pretty please. It felt like someone was shoving spiders down my throat.
She, tried, kinda.
I'm sorry, alright? I tried my best. I mean, when
Fuck
things
you,
are jumping
Jonas.
all around, it's tough to even know what she was talking about.
So, I mean, Christ, if Clarissa was whisked away to the cave by nuclear submarine monsters, then, I mean, the plan has to be to retrieve her, right?
I'm still going to call them ghosts, if that's okay.
A ghost?
Clarissa is only like one slice.
That's not what I meant to say. I'll leave the ghosts here. I don't care.
To rip the issue off like a bandage all at once.
Okay, great, yeah. But how do we do that?
Well, a good question.
Maggie, I think Maggie Adler might have had some sort of a plan or a scheme or something to fix what's going on.
What possible plan could Maggie Adler have? First of all, she's dead. And second of all, she was like the island mother.
She wrote in her journal or something or other about tuning into the source of the problem in the cave. And I think she was talking about the ghosts.
Well, if we're going to the cave... Oh, actually, I forgot. I saw the entrance has been caved in since you guys went inside.
Alright, I know there are a whole bunch of secret communist bomb-fearing tunnels dug into this place during the 1950s. And Maggie has loads of film about military stuff in her basement, so...
Maybe there's a way back into the cave through one of those, you're thinking?
Let's take a look.
Alright.
What kind of name is Epiphany Fields anyway? Wait, is it Epiphany?
It's Epiphany Field.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Epiphany. That name's funnier. Epiphany Field. Oh, so I just wasn't supposed to see these yet?
Flammable. Wouldn't want Smoke and Johnny to light the house on fire.
Alright, there's already something in here. Experiments and findings of experienced phenomena, January 52.
Awesome. Oh man, if this turns out to be just prehistoric home videos...
Yeah,
I'm sure
God,
that
it's just the first thing. Just give it a second to warm up, will you?
Okay, we're getting warmer, I think.
So, if you look at the, lines or whatever, the bomb shelter should lead right into the cave, just like from another angle. According to this, at least.
Oh, so it does.
But won't it be, locked or something, right?
Yeah. Where's the bomb shelter? Here? No. Here? I don't see bomb shelters. This it?
How do we get in? It's just like the cave wall, only steel or whatever bomb shelters are made out of.
What are bomb shelters made out of?
What? She knew about these things?
Wow, that's crazy.
It says that to fix a temporal tear, that's a mouthful, in the cave, we would need to transpose to the other side and tune into the source within itself.
Transpose to the other side, the upside down.
Good
We're going to the
question.
upside down.
Yeah, that's going a little above and beyond.
Well, how would she even know this? I don't care how much research she did, this would be out of anyone's realm of expertise.
Well, something better work,
Or we're boned.
Or we're boned. Precisely.
Oh, sorry, this looks like the end, but from the wrong film thing.
No, wait. This is something I actually remember from that stupid radio tour thing, because it, sounded so weird. It's called the call and response system. It unlocks the bomb shelter. This is showing us how to do it. See? It says, when someone sends an emergency signal from the Cavern station in the woods, and the receiving station confirms it. It's like a connected response thing.
All right, but come on, Nona, do you honestly believe that the old equipment in either building will still work?
It's...
Try it.
I don't know, but it's the only thing we have so far.
And time's a-clicking.
Alex and me will head through the woods, do the, call part. You and Ren can hang by the door to the bomb shelter and open it when it's ready.
Okay, back through the woods to the bridge stand? The camp.
Wait, I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a second. What are we doing?
Ren and Nona are team, Soaring Eagle, and you and I are Awesome Squad.
I want
Well, that's
and we're splitting
rude.
up to work on some old-fangled machinery to open the bomb shelter, to get into the cave, to yada yada yada, save our lives or whatever.
Okay, go to bridge stand.
All right? Break. And if anything goes wrong, please, don't tell me. I won't want to know.
We won't.
Which direction do I want to go? Up. Can I leave here from over here? No. I can't. I survived. No, I need to go up, right? Go! Oh no. God damn it. Is this the truth? Is he dead?
Alex, okay, are you
Seeing
back to normal?
him drown like Michael.
What just happened? Did I black out or fall down or something?
You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
I did?
You stopped walking and started mumbling, and then your eyes lit up like little road flares. It only lasted like a minute, but we should hurry up and do this before the door on you opens any wider then.
But the thing with Ren, it was so real. It was like I was there with him. Maybe we should go back.
But I'm sure he's fine, so let's finish what we started.
There's no choice marked on the thing. So I need to just go up. Right? Go through the woods, right? Yeah. Again.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in, that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
It really doesn't matter if I think it's gonna work. It's sort of all we have, and we're running out of time. I think this, stuff is getting pulled in from, like, their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here.
Wait, no, I go the cool way again. Indiana Jones. Yes. There's a lot of walking in this game.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Me too. I don't like being killed by ghosts. Top of this hill or this hill? I would assume the tall one.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update.
I guess I go in here now? No? I don't see what to do.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
What way do I go? Oh.
Ren? Nona, what happened? What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
Nona, come on. Clarissa was dead too, but like bunny ears dead, not dead, because apparently killing yourself doesn't actually do anything here.
Alex!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nona. I didn't mean anything.
What happened?
He drowned. He took a fall. I don't know. He just stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And done in this case is particularly...
Fix Ren, whatever you want to call it. I know you're doing it. Just fix it.
It's not us doing it, dear. We weren't lying. The time loops, as you've taken to calling them, which we do find so adorable, are of your own making.
Whatever.
Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really.
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over for Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly and without fuss, we won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reggie over here. We leave the rest of you cattle alone.
I don't get it. Why do you even need my permission if you have her already?
Don't misunderstand. We don't need anything from you except what we can willingly take. We're merely offering you an arrangement that would leave both parties satisfied. Well, somewhat satisfied. Your friends would be fine.
Forget it. No deal. Everyone is coming home with me.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas. For this long, and his soul's as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we intend to provide you all the rules.
Well, this is intense. Jonas? Jonas, my boy. Where you go? Jonas! Nick Jonas! There was no light. Somebody turns the light off. I don't know how that manages to be the least freaky thing that's happening, but... Oh.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't...
Shut up. You're a very minor character. They've built no, relationship, so... I'm just gonna spin this. It's difficult to move my mouse that slowly. Maybe I should turn my sensitivity down.
The station's up at the top of the... God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make like a deal with me for Clarissa's life. I didn't take it, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something. If they had any, like, power over the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise. Anyway.
Hello?
Anyone there?
What? Are they... Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the, station speakers.
I already did that one,
Are
didn't
you
I?
guys at the station?
How are they, like, doing
Jonas?
Beats me. I mean, there has to be, like, a switch on their end or something to
Right, radio locked.
Seriously,
I keep forgetting this thing is
Jonas,
bad.
don't listen.
Okay, I just have to
We're
tune
all
it.
set here for the thing? The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it. Time's wasted. Like, actually wasted. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay.
Hello, we're here. We made it. Hello.
Oh, hello. This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you? If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please.
Oh, thank God. I'd like to report a poltergeist. They've come into my house. They've shaved all my cats. They look better in my mittens. Oh, I just need any and all advice you can give me.
Well, first...
Can everyone just shut up? You can play dress-up phone time when you get home. We got work to do.
Okay, all right, fine.
Signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Great. Okay, we'll meet you there.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
Can I just auto walk back now, please? I don't want to do that again. Wow, I'm really about to just have to walk back. Are you kidding me? No, like, story events? Need some deeply traumatic event to happen just to keep me interested, please.
I have an idea, Mr. Jordan. Couldn't we have him reborn?
Jonas!
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think,
Are you okay now? Really?
yeah, I think. It's just, look, it's
Guys,
scary.
it's a story beat. I'm now
Say
interested
when I
again.
drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? Because I don't want to...
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I'm...
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
After the fort closed, I used the considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy up most of the land, or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful, and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry has precariously sprung up upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up.
Met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
Oh, Jonas, you big sap.
Okay, alright, that's all. Nothing to see here.
What way am I supposed to go? Left. There is no. There is
Now we can
nothing
go back
left.
to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
Yeah, let's finish strong now. No half-acidness at the end.
Guys, my stepbro is glad I came with him. It's the best stepbrother I could have ever asked for. 5 a.m. We have like an hour.
I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'll be the
How
last
did that
time I
take
bring
an
it up
hour?
tonight. But you know
I've
you
not been
screwed up
recording
with
an hour.
Ashley at the concert, right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Who's Ash? Oh, you mean Amanda? My really good friend Amanda who's moving away forever? That Amanda?
Yeah, that Amanda. Who stole her mom's car. And I don't care if you didn't know she didn't have permission to take it, because whatever, fine. But you knew you didn't have permission to go to that show. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
Seriously, Michael, it was not my fault. And hell, I mean, we would have probably gotten away with it if not for that sobriety checkpoint.
Yes, that is definitely the lesson to take from all this. Down with drunk stops.
Why would you try? Well, there's your
for
problem.
Advice, I think I'm gonna really, commit to Clarissa. That sounds dumb, like I'm pinning her or something.
Commit? What the hell does that mean? You're in high school.
I know. I sound like I'm 40, but I don't know. It's not gonna be casual anymore. It's gonna be a thing, a real thing. That's all. So just get used to her. That's all I'm saying. Come on, let's get
Good
to
for
this
you.
entry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, like, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately, it's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me
Ew.
to kinda, I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions.
Well, if you leave, I'd certainly miss you.
Yeah, no, I'd miss you too. It's just that everybody here knows me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, Michael. Who cares?
It's
what they
that
think?
simple.
You're gonna...
It's very easy to control yourself like that.
I'm gonna do
Your brain
what
is
I do,
entirely
yes, I will.
logical and rational and within your control.
Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
Oh, God, Michael, I have no idea. I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Oh my, how profound. I can't believe Uncle Pete's a mere failed actor and not teaching philosophy at Berkeley.
Oh, shut up.
I genuinely meant that was
I had to
profound.
pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Yeah, whatever, man.
My heart.
Stop it. Just stop.
You went bad again. I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When
Is
I'm
Michael
there,
on the
I just
island?
get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's all right. I think I can hear Ren and...
No, I just always do the poster. I mean, you get the option, right?
There's an option to make a...
Is the bomb shelter open? Did it work? I hope it worked. Please tell me it worked.
Oh, yeah. It sprung open.
But Ren, wait, seriously. In AP English, all you had to do was make a fake book cover poster at the end of the semester?
Yeah, but the trick is you have to claim you're a kinesthetic learner. I have to make something with my hands, teacher, or...
That's good.
kind of maybe ruined it for the rest of you since I used that excuse in like 5 classes already. I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No, I don't know.
Well, I tried. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done, man. This night has been awful non-stop. It was a lot to juggle.
I know. I don't know why I'm even saying this now. I'm sorry.
This is stupid,
What is that
but
supposed to mean?
Can we, like, take a picture?
Why?
I don't know. In case things go bad and...
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
All right, let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
You're not getting out of it.
All right.
I don't get to see it, I guess.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
Yes. Oh, there it is.
Listen, Alex.
That took 30
To
minutes.
Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is, I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse, actually.
Just hang in there, Jonas, okay? I know you
He's gonna
feel
get
like
possessed.
the
Final
garbage
boss
snowman
fight,
right
me
now,
versus
but
Step
we're
Bro.
almost done.
All he needs is a washing machine and I'm screwed.
Short of time. Huh?
Literally.
Have you heard this one?
No clue.
Tim. You call him Tim.
Oh.
Yeah.
It feels like wrong to see one of these when we're not in a... It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned? Wait, it's...
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's another radio wave lock thing.
If Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
No, I think it would have worked. There's enough tons of concrete here to keep them from mutinying out.
I don't know.
Wait, before...
Oh, you gotta hold it for a
something
certain
happens
time.
on
I
the
thought I
other
had to
side
hit
of
the
this door,
different
just
frequencies.
Don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat. Do whatever you have to. Just get out of here.
If that's how you feel, but
I mean, that's
I'm
fair.
not about to even think like that right now. Think positive.
Think real.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place? I have to know what's going on before we head in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's probably a trick, Jonas. The ghosts know we're closing in on booting them out, and they're throwing up distractions to distract you.
Maybe you're right, but I mean, it's ghosts. And I'm not about to throw away the possibility this is something else. I'll be fast, but it's just too strange.
All right, I know what you're thinking, and Jonas, I'm sorry, but chances are remote that this is like your actual mom calling you from the grave or something.
Yeah, but how remote? Really? It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it? I mean, it's just so crazy. It sounds like it's her, like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but you can hear that, the voice, right?
Jonas, it doesn't feel right. Something's wrong.
Wait. Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's... Like it could be, right? It's just, with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
Jonas, I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's her. Like, really her.
Well, how would you know? And I mean, you don't know that for sure. I'm not saying I know that for sure, but in the stuff we've seen tonight, this has to be possible, right? God, she's like so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even, no clue what's going on, but if you could just help me with this right now. Come on, I'm sorry, but please, can you try and understand what's happening here? Just please help me out. I just can't really get this to change, or...
I hate this new radio, Alex.
Mom? Oh,
Jonas, wait! Jonas, I need you! Come back! Come...
Well, I'm fucked. Well, fuck me.
You know, the truth is, we could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
Then just leave then. Why are you still here? Why not move on of all the...
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a part in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms. Worse than dying the first time.
I can imagine it, okay? You think contemplating annihilation makes you special?
What you can imagine is a toddler's toy bag compared to facing real extinction. Don't speak to us of imagination.
Whatever you think you can do, you can't.
We're not going back. We won't go back. Child, wait your turn.
The hell is Jonas, though? Was I supposed to do something else to get him back before I came back in here? And I don't understand why being dead, you have to be dead to contemplate annihilation. I'm pretty sure, like, I can imagine that now. Well, I can't imagine it, but I can try to. Come on. There it is. There it is.
Why isn't this, like, connecting?
They just suck me in. Am I dead?
Jonas, are you here?
Oh, I'm supposed to walk through the black part and see all my memories like Life is Strange.
Jonas, are you in here somewhere? Anybody? Clarissa? Guess.
You've come to close the hole, right, Dad? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple. The horses have already left the barn.
Yeah, I've come to close the hole. I've come to do what Maggie Adler tried to do 50 years ago, all right?
Okay, well, it didn't work then. Why would it work now? God, you're
Because now I have the power of siblinghood.
Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our bloom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us again and again. So think long and hard about those friends.
Wait, really? Why is that?
Look around you, dear. You're on the wrong side of the tracks.
One last chance. You don't have to die.
You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened.
The girl. Clarissa. She'll be here with us.
So wait, if I just want to walk out, you'll let me? But you're still gonna take Clarissa? That's it?
That's it? Do you want more? A better bargain? That's all you'll get. That's more than we ever had. Do you think we wanted to be thrown away?
Like some faulty appliance? We won't let it end like that.
We can't.
How can I fix it then? Just tell me how
Is
to
that
fix it.
Jonas?
I'm here. I'm in the past, for God's sake. I can't change this somehow?
No, you can't change.
Before, you can't change anything. We can feel this binding. You have maybe just a few moments left. We feel terrible, we do, but you have to know why, that everyone chose to forget about us. Everyone just shuttered us away into a back closet of their thoughts.
Wait, I have a minute left till what?
Until we are complete.
And you end up
Getting started already, okay?
You want to chicken at the void?
Fine. We can see how long
You stay on the throttle. Just don't blink.
Oh, you don't want this. Then get out of everybody and I'll stop.
It's everyone or nothing, girl. Understand your situation and accept it. It won't hurt.
We don't think the change, but we hope the trip was worth it. Same depraved tourist trap they built on our purpose. Did you see the gift shop? You can buy a little submarine footrest if you fancy that sort of thing.
Hey, I hate this town more than anyone. In the summer, it's crowded and loud and crass, and yeah, it sucks. It really does.
We can assure you, you don't hate this town more than anyone.
Enjoy the scenery. Gets old after a while, believe us. We will not see each other again. This conversation is meaningless.
Okay, I can't. There are too many options on the new one. It makes it take more than.
Alexandra, wake up! This course of action will only save those morons, not yourself. Don't you understand? This isn't the road you want to be on.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that. Thanks.
Wait, so if I would walk out, see, that's what I'm confused about. If I walk out, do we all leave and they just keep Clarissa? Or if I close it, do they all leave and me and Clarissa are behind? Like, it's not clear. So if I close it, I'm dead. Is Clarissa dead either way? If Clarissa's dead either way, there's no point in me closing it. I'll just leave too. So you come out with the higher net lives saved if you're gonna, like, is Clarissa fucked either way? Is that's not, I don't know that.
Wait!
Time out.
Alone.
We are
All
on
the same.
side.
Poor girl.
Joined in. Always.
This is for Jonas.
Malice and youth. It is
The road of
the middle. We all play. Same design.
So confused what the point of all that was. Did I save all of them, or did I have no idea what just happened.
Jonas? Jonas, where are you? Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it. Don't tell Michael what to do about Clarissa, okay? But
Oh, I'm on the-
Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening? Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. Don't let Jonas talk to his mom. It's not good for him. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on? Wow, that could have gone better. Right. Time loop. Just don't try and influence Michael. He can live his own life. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
Does it matter whether you try to influence Michael? I'm so confused. Dead face. I'm so confused. I don't know anything that just happened. Oh, am I in heaven now?
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Wait, this is our house.
I'm not. I can't play Amnesia Spy Girl right now. Seriously, pretend to snap Ren's neck on your own time. I've been struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
Sure, yeah. Give it a theme.
I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
What is it? Don't want to go? Are you thinking of another school, or...?
Nah, it'd be that school if it was gonna be a school. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and... Actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough. I'm bored.
I'm listening. Come on, I'm not gonna judge.
No, really, I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing,
Oh, Michael, seriously?
Don't.
Leave me here all alone with these...
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I hate these...
Stuff like grocery cart chariot race?
I hate these video game options that don't give you...
Still visit all the time, so, she's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, blessing first. So, can you just wave your hand over my head or something and say I'm alright to do this?
Michael, honestly, I don't think it matters. Or it doesn't matter what I think, at least.
It matters to me. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school. Classes you don't need.
Michael, what's this for? What are you doing?
This is a just in case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it. So...
I love you too.
Oh no.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, she's waking up.
Is she alright?
Are we in ghost heaven?
I think that's just called heaven, sweetheart.
But no, we're not.
Yeah, okay. The important thing is, whatever you did in the cave, it worked. The tear, the hole, it's fixed. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
Yeah, it's important to note that.
Jonas, what happened to you in the shelter? I just saw you disappear. I didn't know what to think.
What happened?
I thought I heard my mom. And when we tried to tune into this signal, I don't know what it looked like from your end, but it was like I'd fallen into a memory with my dad. I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have set us off course or whatever.
What happened? What was it like? What'd you, do?
It was before my mom died, before she even got sick, and I don't know. It was just kind of a normal summer day, sitting in the living room watching TV with him.
No, I had something like that, too. Did anyone else? I'm sorry, but, did anyone have dreams or whatever about the past when they were, taken during the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Just the one, I think.
I saw, Michael a few times back when we were here on a kind of an accidental trip.
I had my older sister. It was a night where I don't even remember why she was mad at me. Probably something I said to our mom, but I don't know why that who cares night would visit.
I wouldn't put much thought into it, Clarissa. Really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it's like what matters to us showed up or something.
The universe doesn't care about what matters to us.
Then it doesn't matter anyway.
No, I guess it doesn't.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Go on a freaking book tour, but...
I think we'd sound nuts, honestly. I mean, it's not like we have any proof any of this actually happened.
Is this... Ren, didn't you lose a book?
Holy crap! This is it! Thank you! I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we... We were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom. I am definitely skipping this one. I'm deferring the crown to that wheelchair girl.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flasks?
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
You can do better.
Come on, come with me and Nona. We'll go dress shopping. It'll be fun. It'll be like a movie montage, except none of us are prostitutes and there's no rich guy.
Sounds great. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should spiffy up once in my life.
All right, just don't say phrases like that while we're out and we'll be solid.
All right, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on. Nona.
Oh, come on, what? We earned this one.
I feel like I'm supposed to for the sake of the
I
game.
guess we should. Tonight's been, noteworthy.
Noteworthy. That
Noteworthy.
is a way to say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
Ren, what is that book, anyway?
I don't know. I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
Look. I'll just pick up, this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any, but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, didn't you...
Jeez.
Where's the arm?
Before
Where's
we
the arm
left,
that took
I
that
told my
selfie?
mom I was spending the night
Her
at
phone.
a friend's house, and when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. Ren always loved the town, but the island pretty much erased that in one fell swoop. He ended up going to college in California. He was my best friend, but I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
Okay. What?
Nona, I think, is going
I
to
didn't
some
know this was
ballet
things
academy
you could
somewhere,
do.
but
What?
I kind of fell out of touch with her, to be honest. Clarissa left to study English literature. She was thinking of dropping out, but is
Then
keeping
me
at
and
it for
Jonas
now.
got married
We
and lived
talk
happily ever
sometimes,
after.
Rarely,
That
but
bros and that
sometimes.
sis.
I hear she's scared of the ocean now. And she got a dog too, if you care.
Nice. How many options are there? What the hell?
Jonas was the first to introduce me as his sister. You know, without the step part in front of it. And it was weird at first, but it's the truth. He's my brother. He goes to school in town, and we see each other a lot.
Bonded with your new stepbrother.
It's funny. What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day. And then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways, well, if it matters.
I'm not capable of making these life decisions. I dropped out. Fuck
I
town.
left town to go to school. Undeclared. I need time to figure out what I want, I guess.
Oh no, I died, didn't I?
But
I died.
anyways.
I fucking
What
died,
time is
didn't
it?
I?
Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing. And I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
I died. I fucking died. Fucking died. I mean, I suppose that is literally what I chose to do, isn't it? Why am I surprised? I kind of saw that the whole thing looping back is coming. I don't know what to think about this game. Like, it's good, but at the same time, it's just kind of okay. It's nothing like riveting. I mean, it's good. I like the voice act, I like the music, I like her voice actor a lot. I like the art. But like, I don't know, it didn't like blow my mind or anything. I don't know, I have a really high standard for these things. Because, my precious life is strange. But, I mean, I don't regret it. It was worth it, the 99 cents I paid for it on Steam, so I guess I'd recommend it. Yeah, it was good. But thank you for watching this. I don't know if it was one video or two or three or what, but thank you for watching it. And if you stuck around with the whole thing, thank you. But I have plans for other things to do in the future. I think here soon, there's this one game I've been wanting to play through for a long time. It's kind of the whole reason I started the channel. I think that'll be either the next one, the next playthrough I do, or the one after. I think I might do Spore next instead, but we'll see. But yeah, if you want to stick around for that, go ahead, and thank you.